Yo guys, here's the VOD for the Hbg podcast that we just streamed. I hope you guys enjoy. I just want to say quickly, I apologize. There's some audio issues throughout in the early sections of me kind of accidentally muting the stream and stuff like that. I don't know why that happened, but I'll definitely have it fixed for the next one. Speaking of which, we're going to do another one probably within the next 2 weeks or so. And so if you have any questions or things we could change or any feedback or anything like that, let me know down in the comments. Especially like discussion questions. If there's something that you guys think would be a really good question to hear us talk about on the next one, let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And yeah, enjoy the video. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am unmuted actually this time for real. What's up? Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we are back for the Hbg podcast for the, I'm very consistent with these, so it's just back for another week. We're back here again. Very consistent, very normal to be back. It's definitely not just been 2 years randomly, but I'm glad to be back. It's awesome.
How so long we archived the podcast channel?
That's true. That's true.
Maybe.
I think it's been archived for like a year.
Yes, and it's on a serious note, guys, I'm so glad to be back. It's beautiful. It's taken a while, but you guys have been yelling at me enough, and it's been in the past where like I would do an Hbg podcast poll and say like how many people are interested, and like it would be like 6 people back in the day, and that was kind of demotivating. But now I did one and I got 14 people, so now we have to do a second one is actually what this means. So we're gonna do another one. It's gonna be a different group of people. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, well, to be fair, that is true. I'm talking before it's been like dead, like before it's been gone. Like that was the thing, is like there I didn't think there was that much interest, but apparently there was, and I am just kind of a brick. So anyways, guys, I'm glad that people are excited for the Hbg podcast, and I'm glad to be back. It's very exciting. We can't hear Poundy. Wait, speak. Wait, we can't hear any of you guys. Okay, hold on. World is saved. Dude, I don't know. It was literally working before stream, I swear.
Like, let's hear everything.
All right, you guys now can be heard.
Me.
Apparently I'm the only one that can be heard, but now we're good. It's all good. Life's good. I fixed it. So sorry about that, guys, but we're back. We're good. We're happy to be back. And yeah, okay. Anyways, with that being said,
follow Infume?
huh?
Oh, because he blocked me. Never mind. Sorry. Continue.
Okay, well, okay, never mind. So to start off, we've got some wonderful questions. I'm gonna do some introductions, and we're gonna start off with the simple question. Okay, this is the simple question that we're gonna start off with as I introduce you guys individually here. My question for you is, what is the best and worst cheese? I'm gonna start off here. Blue cheese is the worst cheese. Okay. Anyone that says they like blue cheese, it tastes like mold, okay? It literally is mold, and it tastes like mold. I don't want to eat mold, so it's the worst cheese, easily. And the best cheese is Parmesan, because it's amazing. It's fantastic. And anyway, so that's where we're starting off. Next up, we've got this guy who's currently speedrunning here. Curryway, what is the best and worst cheese?
Hi. Yeah, I'm still speedrunning. We'll be done soon. The best cheese, in my opinion, I put Colby Jack cheese on my sandwich every single day.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Colby Jack cheese. I really mess with it. And then my least favorite, I'm probably gonna make some enemies with this, and that's okay. I'm not a fan of mozzarella. It's way too heavy.
Wow.
It's just not my vibe.
No, that is fair, Curryway. That is fair. I know, I kind of know what you mean. I mean, I love mozzarella, but it is definitely heavy. So, I can understand. I can understand the reasoning, even if I disagree with the conclusion. Okay, it's like, I can understand. I like the thought process. You got something going on. Curry muted again? What the fuck?
Oh,
Nah,
no.
this is good.
Just F3A, bro. Just F3A, bro. Just F3A, bro.
Okay.
It's
Why?
fine.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Wait, how long has Curry been muted?
Okay.
Has it been the entire? I swear, I like just fixed it.
Everybody's
all
muted.
It's
Are we still all muted?
Yeah, you
I
guys
want
are
full
good. No, you guys are
saturation,
good. You guys are
bro. I'm
good.
9 million bucks away.
No, but
Do I need to answer again?
He said mozzarella. Yeah, I don't know. Do you
Mozzarella
guys
my
hear
least
that?
favorite, and Colby Jack's my favorite.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep a very close eye on this. I literally didn't touch anything, and then it just randomly muted itself. Like I don't know how that's possible. But anyways, next up we've got the wonderful, the amazing, the beautiful Danny boy, who's nodding his head right now. Danny, what's the best and worst cheese?
Can you guys follow me on Twitter?
Okay. This guy's just plugging his stuff. He doesn't actually care about the podcast. He's just
No,
here for the
I
clout.
think he wants the HBG
I
account
want
to
the
follow him on
HBG
Twitter.
account to follow me.
Oh, do we not follow you? I'll. We can.
Okay.
You have been told this before, and you have gone. Oh, do we not follow you
Oh.
every time?
Okay. No, I'll follow him right now, bro. I'll follow him right now, bro. I'll follow him right now.
Don't. No.
No.
This needs
Follows
to be
you.
put to a vote.
Follow back.
late.
No, I followed
vote
him.
no.
I followed him. I followed him.
Honestly,
Oh,
late.
you asshole.
can we just kick Danny from HBG?
Okay, that
What?
would be base.
Yeah,
No, I'm
I'm
actually
outta
down
here.
for that. I'm actually down for that. That's actually
Like, what is he
based.
adding, really?
What the fuck?
Fruit
Okay,
berries is just like really making a piece of art here. Yeah. But yeah, best and worst cheese, Danny. What do we got?
Kirby, you should not die.
I really don't like I don't like Gouda cheese. I think it's
Oh
bad.
wow. Okay. Okay.
Too I don't know how to explain it. It's too anyway. I really like fresh Parmesan, not like the one that you get in like the what do you call it? The
Groceries.
grocery. No, the fucking dust one, like the dust one, not that one. The one like actual cheese
Oh.
that you shred, that you grate.
Mhm.
That one's good.
Okay. Yeah. No,
that's
that's
my
my answer too, Danny. I'm with you, bro. That's a great answer. Fantastic answer there. Danny, do you like blue cheese?
No.
Okay, so at least we're on the same page here. We're on the same wavelength. That's overall the point. That's a fantastic answer there. I'm glad that
Maybe
you're.
I don't like you.
Okay, well,
Can we go to the next person now?
you know what, Danny? Yeah, we can go to the next person. That's fine. That's all good, man. Danny's just so mean to me,
I'm
guys.
not ready.
Draconics.
Stall for longer.
You're not ready? Okay, we can go to the next person. 11 what's the best and worst cheese?
No,
What? Why are we skipping Draconic?
He said it to
Okay, so
stall.
I'm with you, nerdy.
Sorry.
I'm with you that blue
was only
cheese
half
is
joking.
bad. It's gross. It's disgusting.
Yep.
The best cheese, and I have a recipe for this. I have a reason.
Okay.
It's brie, and
Ooh.
which is the one with like the weird white stuff that covers it. So, but there's this recipe that I discovered last summer with my fiance. Basically, you
Flex.
take brioche bread,
Okay.
which you can get fresh at, I don't know, Walmart bakery or something, and you take blackberries and you chop them up and you just toast the bread and you put blackberries and brie, make a sandwich, and it's insanely good.
That sounds amazing. So, wow, that is good. Wait, so how long have you been doing this strategy? Did you start? You said recently you figured this out?
A year.
A year. Okay. No, that's good. This is
Yeah,
a wonderful invention.
Yeah, approximately.
Did you invent
The
this yourself?
First time I had that, no. My fiance made homemade brioche bread, and the first time she made it, it was like mind blowing. It was so unbelievably good.
Okay.
If you use the Walmart brioche bread, it's not as good, but it's still amazing.
Okay. That's very helpful. Curry White, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the podcast. Formally here,
Bang.
officially. He's got the beautiful camera.
Bang.
I'm
Bang.
glad to have you here. All right, Draconics.
Thank you.
Are you ready to answer? Are you ready? Has this given you enough time to figure out your answer here?
I was only half joking
Oh, okay.
when I said to stall. Look, I don't know if this is a New Zealand thing. Actually, no. I don't think it is. I think it's just a my family thing. We don't buy like very different kinds of cheese. I like camembert cheese.
Okay.
Is that how you say it? Or sound like an idiot?
What?
I don't know what you're referring to, but
What?
maybe. Wait,
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I'm an asshole.
You mean Manchego?
Camembert.
Also, Poundy, why are you in my room? I haven't
tell me
looked
what
at the
it's
stream.
called.
How long have you been in my room? The whole time?
It's actually
What
funny.
are you talking about? I'm not allowed to remodel, or
Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. My fault.
That's actually
Is there
a
a
good bit.
different name for
I like
this?
that bit, Patty. I like that bit.
Camembert. Yeah, Camembert. That's how it's pronounced.
No.
Oh,
Where
did you hear
Camembert.
that?
It sounds like a chocolate.
Yeah,
Like
no,
That's like the Camembert burger.
Camembert.
Oh,
It's
this is
fucking
the
French or
cheese that's
something.
like you like spread it on stuff. Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay.
it's like
I've never done that. I
Like,
just like
so many
cut it
different
up and you
cheeses.
have it with like
Doing it with a lot of
like
different
half of
things.
cheeses ever.
Shut up, shut up.
Question, Draconics.
Yeah.
Since you're from New Zealand, is there not like shame upon you that you don't like goat cheese, or it's like not your number one? Because you guys like really fuck with goats, right?
Crazy stuff.
What?
Crazy.
Bro. Can we just go to the next person?
Yep.
There's no shame.
I put a link in your chat. Got timed out.
The answer is no.
What is this?
Okay.
It's Camembert Burger. Explodes. This
Ooh,
video is
I-
so good.
Dude,
I'm a big
I
fan of
wish
that
I
video.
wish that was
Oh.
me.
This
bro.
video is so
Oh, is this the
good.
fucking burger?
Yes,
Oh, for fuck's
yes.
sake.
Dude, I need to edit. I need to edit my goddamn chat commands, dude. Like right now, anyone just gets banned for posting a link because people used to just like spam like fucking, I don't know, scams and stuff. But now it's just like anyone, even like VIPs in my chat get banned if they put in links. It's just so bad. It's so bad. But anyways, yeah, just give me okay, I'll do that after stream. I'll do that after stream, blob. I actually need to fix that problem. But anyways, with that being said, we have finally gotten to FB Feinberg. Not the other FB, which we'll get to soon. Feinberg, what is the best and worst kind of cheese?
I
Did
just
you
don't
skip
have
it,
a,
Levendy?
like I don't have
Oh,
a
no,
good
I'm stupid.
I don't have a good take for this. There's just no way. Like I'm just too stupid. Like I don't eat enough cheese in my life. Like I don't even want to like I can't give an answer. Like
You
I
can
don't
say
know.
American cheese. I mean, there's something wrong with that, you know? You can say, do you like, I mean, I don't know. That's fair. If you don't have a great answer, Feinberg, that's all good.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't have a good answer. Like nothing I say, I'm going to be confident saying because I just don't eat enough.
Do you get cheese in your Chipotle order?
Yeah, I get cheese in my Chipotle bowl.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's where we're going with that. I guess that's where we're going with. No, that's all good. That's all good. That's fair enough, Feinberg. Fruit berries, welcome to the podcast. How are you doing? What is the best and worst kind of cheese? My fruit berries. Oh. Okay. How is it muted? It's not. It's just not that. It's just not that. It's not that. It's everyone just randomly gets muted and then unmuted. I'm gonna switch to desktop audio. That should not. Okay, that should fix. That should fix
you
it.
mean the thing we told you to do 20 minutes ago?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fruit berries. What is the best and worst kind of cheese? I'm sorry, you have to repeat your answer. I'm so sorry. Okay, maybe we should go back to being muted. Maybe we should go back to that.
I wish that mic was me, bro.
Mozzarella is very
What?
good. I love mozzarella. I don't have a least favorite. What, Poundy? What's your least favorite?
Well, let's go in order, bro.
No,
Why'd you skip Oliver?
I need inspiration. What's your least favorite?
Hmm. Okay, sorry, Oliver. My least favorite cheese. I don't like. There's like this cheese that had almond in it, and I don't like it because I don't like.
All right, my
almonds.
least favorite cheese is almond cheese because it
I
has
get-
almonds in it, and he didn't
I
like it.
I don't
So
like almond.
There we go. There we go. I mean, fair enough. Oliver, welcome to the stream. Welcome to is this your first podcast, Oliver, or have you been here
This is
before?
my first podcast.
Your first
ever.
podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, you're subbing in for Kyle F. How does it feel? How does it feel to be to come in here? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm definitely feeling like second pick as always.
No,
which,
no,
you
no.
know,
Guys, it was
exhausting.
RNG. It was
Everybody
actually
fucking
RNG.
hates me.
No. It was
No,
pure
no,
RNG.
I get it, man. Yeah, like they went on Kyle here. Kyle would have made the podcast
That's
10
what
times
they
better, and
all
I get
say.
that. But
I didn't. It was
you know
RNG.
what?
I swear,
I'm always
guys.
ready to fill in.
Guys, it was
Listen,
actually RNG. I
Oliver,
swear to God.
I just want to say that I don't think you're second fiddle. I think you're first fiddle. I just
Okay.
wanted to let you know.
Danny's just my biggest op today.
Danny,
I don't know what
Danny.
I did to Danny, but
Danny,
he's
you're
against
my
me.
favorite person on the top
Why'd
row.
you say it like that?
What do you mean? I was just gonna be nice.
question mark.
What are we
Why are you
fiddling,
like
bro?
a wholesome woman?
What are we
Pause.
fiddling?
You don't
We
even want
fiddling with stuff.
Okay, sorry. Best and worst kind of cheese, Oliver. Let's hear it.
My basic answer is Parmesan, like the same thing that like Danny said, like not the fucking one you put on pasta, but like the fucking fresh like wheel of Parmesan that has little like grainy bits in it.
Yep.
But because that's a basic answer apparently, I'm also a big fan of Manchego because that's also like similar. It's also good. Least favorite cheese, probably like a cottage cheese or something. I'm just not like a big like texture guy when it's fucking like
That's kind of
soupy
based.
like that.
That's
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of cottage cheese.
That is fair. I think it's good for protein, but I can understand not. It is a very unique sort of flavor and texture, so I can definitely respect that. I can definitely understand that. Pound Cake, you're up next, man. How's it going? How you feeling? Are you excited to be here?
Well, I was, and then you've had 2 years to think of an opening question, and it's what's your favorite kind of cheese? So
okay, for what it's worth, this is a question from Semi, and I would like to say that you just insulted Semi, so now I have major beef with you here, Poundy. All right, that I like this question. This
asshole.
This is I thought this was a great opening question.
You could have just taken the heat for that, but then you just threw your girlfriend under the bus.
No, I didn't throw her under the bus. I think it's a great question. I'm defending her on this.
Can you
didn't throw her under the bus, but
I think it's a fantastic question.
Can you unban me from your chat?
You banned? Why would you be banned?
I don't want to have to log in on my Dr. Mojang account to see your chat. I typed there was an ugly stupid bunny on screen when Curry.
No, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's horrible. You cannot
Okay.
type that. It's not funny at all.
Does cream cheese count as a type of cheese? Like
yeah, totally.
In the name.
Okay.
Bro.
So before I would have
That
said
was a
like
stupid ass
Baybel,
question,
like, what
sorry.
is it called? Baby Bell or Baybel cheese that comes in like the red wax.
Yeah.
But now I had this sriracha cream cheese recently, and it was so good. I had it on Asiago bagel, nice and toasted. So I'm gonna say my favorite is that sriracha. I thought you were drawing a penis first. My favorite is that sriracha cream cheese. And then my least favorite is probably I'm gonna say Kobe Jack is my least favorite for sure.
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Up next, last but certainly not least, Silver. What's up, man? Welcome to the podcast. How you feeling? What's the best and worst kind of cheese?
Hi. I think I like cheddar cheese.
Okay. No, that's a great answer. That's a great answer.
And okay, this doesn't really count as a cheese, but like it kind of does. Okay. I hate cream cheese cake. It's so like cheesecake, like
cheesecake?
with fucking cream cheese.
Oh, why'd you call it cream cheesecake?
I think you're talking about two different
cheese.
Yeah, what do you?
It's made with cream cheese. It's so bad.
That's not. That's yeah. We could get some bricks in chat for that take. I'm sorry, Silver.
That is.
Silver,
Can you get 10 bricks?
You're mixing sweet with like.
It's delicious. It's just so good. It's just so good.
Sweet.
It's just so good.
Wait, so you don't like
cheesecake? You put cream cheese on bagels. You don't put cream cheese in cake. That doesn't make sense.
There's strawberry cream cheese. There's blueberry cream cheese. Those are both sweet, so they're already mixing sweet and whatever you think.
Yeah, and those are dog shit. Those are dog shit.
No, cheesecake is so fucking good.
Rage bait. This is actually rage bait.
It is actual rage
so
bait.
bad. Cheesecake is genuinely so
That's a
bad.
Reddit opinion. That's a Reddit
This
opinion from
is
Silver.
definitely one of the worst food takes I've ever heard in my life.
It's okay. It's okay, Silver. It's okay. It's okay.
Silver's mad. Silver's actually mad.
Keep in mind,
I actually can't believe so many people like it. Like it's just so. It's just when I eat it, it makes me feel like, I just hate it.
Keep in mind, chat. Silver and I went to Panda Express last TwitchCon, and he thought the orange chicken was too spicy. So this is the person you're getting.
He's just lying. He's just lying.
Lying.
God damn it. God damn it.
Just blatantly
The
making
cheesecake was too
stuff up.
spicy.
Okay, I have guys. One more surprise guest to answer this question. Semi. What is the best and worst kind of cheese?
I thought it was.
You can put on the headphones so you can hear them.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was...
What's the best and worst kind of cheese?
Okay.
Wait, what? Are you too
You
stupid?
have to speak. You have to speak.
Okay, best cheese is Swiss, and worst cheese is anything goat cheese.
Anything goat cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, goat cheese is so
okay.
good.
What? Great question, by the way,
goat
Semi.
cheese
Great
is
question.
amazing.
I didn't know
Yeah, that's-
Feinberg made cheese. That's actually
I'm so
crazy.
sad.
That was an excellent question. I love the
Oh,
cheese.
I've,
question.
I've tasted Feinberg's cheese.
Oh, okay.
And
Can we pivot to the next
Nerdy, what's
question?
the next
we are
question?
going to pivot to the next. On that note, we are going to pivot to the next question here. All right, listen. The first thing that I want to discuss, all right, is I mean, maybe it's a little generic, but I feel like it's got to be talked about. I want to talk about the new world records. The new. I guess the Sky Crab world record's not a world record, but it's still an end-ender world record.
Don't say that.
It is still
It's
very
true, bro.
exciting.
It's
It's still, I think it demonstrated that there's a lot of passion and excitement for the game right now. I think it's gotten a lot of people excited about RSG once again. I'm curious what you guys think of it. Do you guys think that we're gonna get a run close to that anytime soon? Obviously, Loki breaks the world record. What are your guys' thoughts? Go discuss.
Sorry.
Wait, Brew, what were you gonna say?
Okay.
I said I love nerdy.
That's actually based.
Well,
That's
will
such a
say,
nice thing to say.
Probably like 4 years ago when we were all kind of like theorizing what the end game of MCSR was looking like, I was one of the people who was saying that a sub 7 would happen eventually, but then it would be the last world record. Like there's no way someone was beating a sub 7. And now I'm really optimistic that we might eventually, like down the road, eventually we might see a sub 6.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Whoa!
Because I remember when
Bang.
Sub 6 is
10
free.
was really cool.
Sub 6 is free.
Sub 6 is
You
free.
do it then. You do it then, bro.
Well, how many low
Literally-
sixes are there in rack now? But we're
A
at
lot.
like fucking a lot, and that's like not even like high roll play.
Yeah,
Like
no,
we
that
can
is
just
true.
like bang out like single
triple to
triples.
gap. I did triple to gap in a 6-12. Like hello.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
6 is so free.
That's not sub 6.
But
But I
like
know
we just gotta
his
start.
point is that you
Shut up.
don't do triple the gap.
Like he said, it's free, so I don't know. That'd be
Ah.
bad at the game.
Oh,
but-
Dude,
if
okay.
you don't do
We just
triple
gotta do
gap,
like
you don't hit
infinite
the
monkey
trade.
theory strats, bro. We just gotta start fucking.
Okay,
That's
okay.
the problem. Like
Why are
people
you
just
lying,
don't
by the
play
way,
enough,
Silver?
dude. That's the thing. Like Loki played RSG for like 3 days and then just gets world record because Loki's just
lying.
dude. Okay, so he like actually committed to it for like what 2 weeks, 3
Like a
weeks,
few
like
hours.
genuinely committed to it for
No,
like
I
No, it
3
was
think
weeks.
8
he was
days. It was
entering-
8
Does it-
days.
He was
Does
entering
it-
8 days.
like 80 times a day though, or something insane.
Yeah, he was
Like
getting-
it was like
Yeah, but for 8 days though.
Curry, does
That's
it
like-
upset you that you've been playing
is
every day for the last like 4 years and he played for 8 days and got world record and then you played for
Everybody's
4
playing
years
no
and can't?
reset. It's a different
No, because
category. It's a
I
different.
have the same amount of world
Podcast, or
records
are
in
we just
RSG as
rage baiting?
Loki.
Like, are we gonna get distracted the whole time, or like, are we gonna try to have a normal
Bro,
conversation?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying here, Feinberg. Thank you, Feinberg. Feinberg, what's your take? Are we getting sub 6 by the end of, I don't know, this decade?
I don't think so.
No, you don't
By
think
the end
so.
of the decade, you'd say no?
That's
No,
so much time.
no.
Dude, I think yes. I feel like we're gonna get like a low key 2
nuts,
in like
man. Sub 6
2029.
is so nuts. It's just impossible. The one sub 6 in ranked ever. Or is Engineers is 604? Wait, so there
It's
isn't
No,
even
there's
one.
no sub 6 in
There
there.
isn't
There's
even
no
one.
sub
It would have been
6.
sub 6
Yeah.
with IGT,
Well,
but like it's a looting 3 like balls fashion. Like it's just impossible. Like, and I
There's a
get that
couple
people
other
play
6s
safer and like. Oh, dude, it's just not possible, man. Like, no one's gonna play enough to get the time. Yeah, like the run can happen on like a seed where it happens, but it's just not possible. Like,
Okay,
I
no,
don't
that's fine.
In
That's
5
fair.
years?
Yeah,
In a
5 years.
decade,
is
I think it
great.
In
happens.
5 years, we'll be 45, dude. Like someone's gonna lock in.
Who's we?
No
Who's
one is good
we?
at predicting any of this. Like no one's gonna be correct. It could happen tomorrow, and I wouldn't be fucking. Well, I
All
would.
it
There's
takes
so
is
much-
like one good pace, and it blinds into Portal Room, and it's just insane.
Dude,
What if-
honestly, I was thinking about this the other day. When was the last time someone just blinded into the stronghold? Like, I don't remember. It just doesn't happen anymore.
because people don't
Yeah.
blind at optimal course. They blind at the spawner.
I guess that's
Yeah.
true, actually.
Yeah.
Someone did it recently, though, right?
Wait, Infume did? When?
Yeah,
How do I
Infume-
not know it?
I
This
think
This
so.
guy's so
3
lucky.
explosives or something.
Oh
3
my God.
explosives.
Does he have a vid of this?
2 maybe 2.
That's
It
awesome.
was on
It was
pace,
offline, I
man.
think,
Like you
right?
just see like first portal and stronghold at the same fucking time. Like
That's
if you scroll
gross.
through, you'll probably.
Damn.
Did he actually not upload this? I freaking hate Infume. Okay.
No, but it's 3 beds. Like I don't know. Like it's hittable, but
Does anyone have the vote? There
I
was
think
like
it was 2 actually. Honestly,
it was
I think
like
it was
Oh, yeah,
cubes
yeah, it
from
was two.
Asia.
But it's just
Wasn't
you
it
just you don't want to upload you blinded into the stronghold. Like that's just cool.
no, you will. No, obviously you
He'll
will.
probably
But
make
it's
like a commentary on it or something.
It was like a month
I don't
ago.
freaking know. Oh, was it? Okay,
It was
never
a
think
mind.
he did
while ago
already.
at this point, yeah.
How,
It was like
yeah, go.
fucking stronghold blind like on a 5x6 first portal like ages ago, and even before then there was like Simper's like almost stronghold blind.
Yes,
like,
I found it. Oh
World
my
Record
god. Thank you,
first
Coach
portal.
J. You're a legend.
I was thinking about those 2 runs recently.
Didn't
Like
How
we
does this
gotta
have
we gotta have
69
some crazy
blind?
stronghold blind pace.
Yeah, keep it on like a while ago. Yeah.
Like fucking 3 years ago or something.
Yeah.
6-year-old blood.
That run was crazy. We don't talk about it enough.
You guys remember Amazon got one the day after Brentilda?
No, I do
Was it
remember.
the day after Brentilda?
It was like the day after.
It was very
It's
soon
like a
after, yeah.
12-minute blind or a 13-minute blind, right?
Was that the portal room
and he,
one?
and he got pissed. Yeah, he was in the portal room and he got pissed. He was like, "Of course, it happens."
Yeah,
this
because
run."
you
It was
wasted
like-
all
It was like
the
the
you
shittiest
wasted
run
your
ever.
lifetime's portal room
So
blind.
funny. Yeah, it's actually so funny.
I miss him,
A
dude.
fucking 13-minute.
He's not dead.
How many
He still
did
plays
John
Stronghold.
Still hear his
have?
voice.
And
I think
his,
he's I think he has a higher rank than you.
Okay.
No,
I beat him to
Amazon.
get Diamond 1. I'm the guy. He's the guy I beat to get that Diamond 1.
That's actually insane.
Amazon's the fucking gatekeeper of Diamond, man. Every time
Wait,
I
this
get
is-
close to Diamond, he just pushes me back down to 1200. It's awesome.
This Infume
like the
thing is
litmus test?
awesome.
Yeah.
He literally
to get
builds a
past him
block higher up
to
in the
be
freaking
granted
portal.
entry.
This is sick. Such stronghold.
No,
Which
that
one
is
are you
beautiful.
watching?
I
Infumes?
Yeah. Someone linked it. I'll put it in HGG. It's actually
Oh.
funny as hell.
I don't know. I want to say we
He
get a
fucking
okay.
sacrificed
Okay,
himself.
okay. Feinberg, you said no, not in the next 5 years. We don't get a sub 6. Do you think that we get a sub 630 within the next, I don't know, year or 2? Within a reasonable time frame.
It's possible. Sources are conflicted on that.
Okay. No, that's fair. In general, how do you guys feel about this low-key world record? Is it gonna last a long time like the drip one, or do
I
you
think he cheated.
Okay, well,
I think he's a hacker. Low key.
okay, well,
We're gonna.
Wow.
I'm gonna say world record gets beat. I don't think it's gonna last that long. I think I would be pretty surprised if it lasts to the end of the year. I'd be pretty surprised.
Okay.
What if
That's
we
kind of
all
what I'm
predict
thinking.
Really?
What if we all predict a specific date that the world record is going to be beaten on, and if any of us get it right, Danny's kicked out of HBG.
You just kick me out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't-
Danny, no, I would never
Can we,
kick you out,
can we
Danny.
do a trade?
I would never kick you out, Danny. Don't worry.
I don't think this world record's lasting very long at all. Like it's always the case. You have like a super long world record, not even in Minecraft, but just like in general, and then like someone breaks through, and then like everyone's motivated and they start playing, and like it's already happening.
Yeah,
This
I
guy
think that
probably
happened
gonna
with
get on,
Rain.
You'll
crazy
see it in
run.
like sprinting too, like IRL sprinting, like or Olympic stuff. People will break a world record,
And it just like
a
proves it's
long-standing
possible.
one. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like it's like half a mental barrier.
That is very interesting. I don't know. There's a lot of like momentum and mindset stuff in sports. I feel like I wonder how much of that does matter for speedrunning, as far as like how much this mental block of the drip world record mattered as far as people being able to beat it. We'll have to see.
Can I spin this off into a sadder version of this question, which
Okay.
is, do we think Skycrab 618 goes the way of like Crooks's whatever end enter, where it's like everyone's like, oh my god, he's like going to get like he's the one with the potential, and then he never gets the world record.
And then he becomes a GeoGuessr pro.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know. I think he could get world record, but like I don't know if he'll ever beat that time. Like I think he could get like a 630 or a 640, but I don't know if he ever beats that time ever.
I hope he does,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I
what's
really
so
hope he
sad.
does.
Like even if he gets the world record, but it's not gonna be 618.
Yeah.
And then he's
No.
gonna feel bad because like, man, it could have been better. It could have been unbeatable.
Yeah. It is really sad.
He's
But
still
I don't
here
know.
though.
I
He hasn't
just
quit
I
yet.
believe in him, and like if he does manage to get a faster time, which obviously is unlikely, maybe you could say, but if he does, it would be the craziest storyline, the best comeback story ever. I feel like in MCSR, that would be the greatest like mental comeback we've ever seen. Definitely, if he does manage to do it. So I believe
He has
in
a good
Skycracker.
mindset.
Until Crooks comes back in 2027 and
Dude.
wins ranked
Hey,
playoffs.
that's
That would
Crooks is
be
not
kind of
going
hype
back.
though. That would be kind of hype.
Dude, I asked him.
Oh, you did? You and him are tight like that?
Tighter than you know.
Okay.
Closer than I want.
Okay. Anyways, Foundy, we're gonna move on from that. I want to move on. I want to transition to our next playoffs. Who you guys most excited for? There's been a lot of new players. We saw. Okay, Danny, I believe in you. Danny. I believe in you. But for example, in the Simply tournament, we saw Loki eliminated early. We saw Infume eliminated early. We saw Silver eliminated fairly early. We saw a lot of we saw a lot of upsets. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Fiverr. I'm sorry. I forgot. I actually forgot. I'm sorry. You did get eliminated early too. Listen,
Sorry.
my bad. I'm actually sorry.
Danny, you weren't in it.
Hey, you weren't in it either, bro.
Hey, listen. All I'm saying, there's a lot of upsets. Beef Salad takes the dub. Very exciting. See a new person take the dub. Who do you guys think? Who are you guys looking forward to watching the most in this upcoming playoffs? Who do you guys have your eyes on?
How do you do
I'll say
that?
Jacko.
I think it just has to be
EDCR.
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 Oh,
Okay.
that's valid. I'm gonna say Jacko because I don't know. I think he's just putting a lot of work into it right now.
That's
So
exciting.
I'm gonna spin off. From
Jacko
the
is a
EDCR answer.
grinder,
He is
like
grinding a lot.
an eternal grinder. The grind never sleeps for Jacko.
Wait.
I think. Does it have to be a new person?
No, you can
Well,
be. I
up
just who are you
next.
most excited to watch in this upcoming playoffs? It could be someone that
Great.
we've seen before.
You know who to say. You know who to say.
Hey, Danny. I would say Danny, but I'm gonna not say Danny because I don't want him to get too big of an ego in the call. I'm really excited to see Mungie back in playoffs because he got out last time really early, and I think he's played really, really well recently. He just got finals in the Simply thing, and I think Mungie is gonna do really
He
good
has
in this
to
next
qual
playoffs.
first. He doesn't play the game.
He's 5th right now. He's tied with Silver. He's gonna
Oh,
qual.
did he actually climb? I just didn't know.
Yeah, he's still. Is he?
Danny,
He's 7th in
Danny
face
never
points
sees
right
that
now.
high in the Danny never sees that high in this leaderboard,
Honey,
so he wouldn't know.
I don't want to hear from you, okay? Next person.
Yeah,
Next.
I'm excited
That was
for.
cold, Danny, but you're the next person.
I'm excited for Mungie.
I think
Danny,
we're
you can
all
say
here
yourself. That's
really
Aura.
Well, no,
You
okay.
You should.
I'm not gonna say myself because it's already a given that I'm gonna do amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anyway, I'm really excited.
Do you
to see
think installing
EDCR.
a tail in your window helped you? Like, does that help you play Minecraft better?
I grew a real tail too.
Oh.
I think EDCR is gonna be the prime target #1. Okay, listen, this guy has not played in any tournaments, right? And except the Simply one,
Simply,
but
yeah.
0 playoffs experience. Like, come on, is that like not exciting? Like the rank, like he just like climbed to rank 1, just like from nothing, like instantly. Not like from nothing, like, but it's like I don't know. He just like speed ran rank 1. And now he's a beast. Like, I don't know. I want to see him perform.
What do you think's
Like
weirder, Infume
the
last
game.
season or EDCR this season?
What do you mean weirder? I think Infume
Like,
is
'cause
EDCR.
Yeah, I think so
He was
too.
like a good runner before playoffs.
I think because I think
Well,
that's the difference. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
no, no, no.
exactly.
What do you mean by weirder though? Because it's like I think
Because like
that,
Infume dominated last season and had 0 playoff experience too, but now it's like EDCR is basically doing the same thing. The difference is Infume had experience in like other categories, but to my knowledge, EDCR doesn't really.
No, but I think EDCR is less weird. Actually, I don't know if that's controversial. I just think that like
Whoa.
EDCR just has
Really?
conventionally fast splits and mechanics. Like I don't know. Like when I watch EDCR, it makes sense that he's saving time. When I watch Infume, I'm not trying to bash Infume, but Infume has like the Feinberg gameplay where it's like the macro is so insanely good. No. But like actually though, like the macro is so insanely good.
This is a gift.
That it just like
I can see it.
breaks all of the micro. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think that's
I
like
mean,
bad.
Danny, people have said that about my gameplay too. Like, I know what you mean. It's kind of like it's kind of just like I mean, it's kind of it's kind of like that. No, but I know what you mean. It is weird. I feel like Infume, I feel like when he helped me a lot in the coaching, he had so many just micro little like time saves that he was noticing in my gameplay, like decision making, going for food first, all that good stuff. And I feel like I know what you mean, Danny. I know what you mean. Infume is Definitely
His
interesting to
macro is
watch.
just immaculate.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
macro is
exactly.
just literally like perfect, like in so many seeds. Like it's insane. Like I don't know if like people who are like top level who are watching him like it's I don't know, it's just like so when he first started to hit rank 1, it was like insane that he was hitting it because it was so unconventional. Because all the people that we were watching were like hacks, Loki, Doog as like the rank 1 demons, and they were all just like conventionally just like fast mechanically. I keep saying conventionally, but I mean like mechanically. And it's like Infume, like I'm not saying he's not bad mechanically, but it's like compared to them, it's wild how much time he saves over them. You know what I mean? It's just like crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, for sure.
sorry, that's my tangent.
No, that Danny, you were doing no need to apologize. That was beautiful. Silver, I want to hear from you. Who are you excited to see? Maybe other than yourself, who is someone that you're looking forward to seeing this upcoming playoffs?
I mean, yeah, I would say like EDCR, but like Loki, I don't know. I think the tourney experience just matters so much. And like simply tourney, like EDCR beat me, and I think that's just like because he's better. But then like lost the next round to like dying twice in like back-to-back seeds or something, and I think that's just tourney like experience that like is hard to get over. And especially like in a best of 5 format where it's like less kind of random compared to like best of 3, it's gonna be, you know, the better players more like win more often. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people like who like Darby's in 10th right now and Rannick's in 11th on face points. And like it might not hold, but like if they qualled, that'd be like 2 new people that like we haven't seen very much at all.
I'm on the Darby train. I called it in midseason. I'm a hashtag Darby
Was my sleeper
enjoyer.
pick. Like he was just midseason. Like I don't know, just like viewing like top runners queuing him and stuff like that. Because I don't think he streams, right?
Not
like,
normally, no.
I feel like he's always been like, or at least this season, been like pretty good, but not like that elite top level. And then,
he
like,
has a
playing Midseason
freakishly
Showdown-
fast peak. He is just he has no
Yeah.
consistency, but an unreal peak.
I think that's the conclusion, yeah. Because during midseason showdown, he was popping off, and like
That was awesome.
Even
That was
when
so
he
cool to
wasn't
watch.
on the mainstream, I was like watching it on my second monitor, and he was cranking every seed.
That's good. That's great.
I'm a Darby doubter.
Okay.
That makes sense. You know nothing about what we're talking about, so that makes a lot of sense, actually.
If everyone agrees on the show, it's boring. If first take when Stephen A. Smith has taught me anything is that one person at least needs to disagree.
Okay, so are you gonna start playing solitaire then while we're talking?
Can you give us some stats to back up your opinion?
No, then he wouldn't be
playoff
Stephen A.
appearances, 0 rings.
That's actually
He needs
fun.
to step up. He needs to step up this next season.
All right, my co-commentator, I gotta ask from you. I gotta hear from you. Who are you most excited about this playoffs? Who do you think is gonna make it to finals?
Edgar, bro.
Huh?
Edgar's gonna
make it. You think?
EDCR. Yo, real talk, EDCR. I'm not calling him Edgar on the main broadcast. I can't. EDCR. Like, I don't know. He's like, yeah, EDCR. It's just scary. It's just scary because like he's just been playing for like less than a year. Like, he could be one of the greats. He could be one of the greats, bro.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. I love seeing.
He's got to prove it. You know, like yeah, I was excited for Infume, but like if you're a true ball knower, like Infume was one of the greats before he even started playing ranked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're an actual true ball knower, it's like, oh, Infume's good at ranked, bro. Like, okay, wow.
Breaking news. Yeah.
Grass grows in the fucking world. Like, okay. Like, obviously, it's very impressive that he has, like, hit rank 1, hit 2,500 elo, but, like, it was not, like, a shocker that, like, Infume's in playoffs, right? Like, I guess there was a shocker that, like, he lost first round, but, like, playoffs, it's just, like, what, 3 seeds, whatever, like, things happen. But, like, Adker, bro. Book wide open. Pages unwritten. Dynasty could be unfolding. I'm excited. That's the way I look at it.
That is very valid. I think for me, I am really excited to see Infume this season because there has been a lot of hype about Infume in the past, and maybe he's gotten eliminated early, but his mid-season showdown performance I feel like was really good. I think he died in 1 seed and still got second. So I am really excited to see Infume in this playoff. So that's gonna be my answer. I think he's gonna have a great great playoff.
No, but his MSS was good last time too. No.
Was it?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember.
Like,
I think he's
It
building
was, it was.
consistency. I want to believe. I think he's
I-
building confidence. Yeah,
I
go-
want to
go.
add one
Yeah,
more sleeper.
yeah,
I want to add one more sleeper. HBG's own. Can N Emerald make playoffs? Can we
Real,
see the
actually
vision?
real.
no, he will.
He's
he will.
had. He's been.
Please.
He's on the AA arc a little bit. And Emerald, oh, he's in the chat. Look at that. I'm glazing him, and he's here. Like,
Oh,
I think Emerald's.
believer.
I think Emerald's like actually a beast. Like he has a really good mix of like good mechanics, but also just like understands the game at a really deep level. So if he stopped wasting his time playing AA, I think he could just qual very easily for the playoffs potentially.
Okay, I have two questions. One
Damn.
slightly on topic, and the other isn't. Curry, you said glazing. Do you use the term glazing like on your stream?
No, I
Like,
don't.
On your family friendly. Okay, just curious.
No.
Oh, I didn't know your stream was family
Does,
friendly. I'm sorry, Crew. Wait, I'm stupid.
No, it's fine. I
my
rated,
bad.
dude. I rated. It's fine. It's real.
And then does EDCR have any sort of like? Did he come from a different Minecraft back, like PvP?
High pixel
or-
like parkour speed
Oh,
running.
zombies and
Yeah.
hypixel
Movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has the hypixel
Yeah,
parkour
movement
world
guy.
record. Yeah.
That's actually kind of sick.
I had a follow up, and I shouldn't have taken a Parmesan bread bite because I knew I had it in my head. So I'm just gonna speak with my mouth full. Do you guys think it's easier for people like EDCR who come in like within the past year and have pretty much access to like what's
Yes.
going to be the
Yes.
final meta?
Yes.
compared to-
It's
okay.
so much easier. Like,
Hold on.
hello?
Compared to someone who has been there and it has each update and is able to update their skills, but like
I think there's like some small things. Like there will be things that like I know about the game because I've been around for a long time, even though like I'm a brick that's like gets lost to time, which is like cool that you know that, but like it doesn't matter at the highest level most of the time. Like just having being able to like not have to rechange your muscle memory all the time is very good.
what kind of makes me sad with that is that there's like a really my favorite strat back in the day was like Ninja Brain's 2RD monuments. And there's like a very good chance that like new playoff contenders just don't know that. And it's like, damn. Like they
What are
don't
you
know.
talking about?
They didn't know about the fucking toolsmith. LW.
Yeah,
That is
that's
a
like
good
that's
point.
the
Who
thing.
knows
Like
about- who knows about
that's
Toolsmith?
That is
insane.
wild.
I don't know about Toolsmith.
Hacks and Duke aren't even like new. Like,
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
insane.
Well, you know they. Well, I feel like
I mean,
Hacks
but
is
the-
definitely
like, yeah.
different, man.
Like
They're
the thing is
relatively new.
like oh, no one was playing Village past like early 2021. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's still like just I don't know. Like who's playing
you-
a desert?
can you call
Force
that an
Who's
map?
old gen
running
strat,
into
or
a
is that just a fucking?
toolsmith?
That was so fun.
It's not,
Oh
it's
my
not an
god.
old gen strat. It's just a not.
I feel like also people
Being
who
a
have been
fucking
with the
nerd.
community a long time and like had updated their strats over time, just like have a better idea of what doesn't work. Like what comes to mind is the other day we had like some debate about hot bars and like if you have a shovel on hot bar, which you don't need to go into. But like,
Oh my god.
like Danny, for example, said like I know it's bad because I tried it for this amount of time, and then I went back and like someone like EDCR who's just getting into it and is just like doing what the meta is, like won't have that perspective of like, oh, should I switch to this setting or should I try out this thing, because like he just hasn't had the time to like try out what works for him, and so you don't get that trial and error. You kind of just have to trust other people's judgments on what works well.
Speaking of which, just quick question. Silver, I want to get your take on this mainly, but also Feinberg and Danny, I'm curious you guys because I think you guys are gonna have some different opinions. Toggle sprint, is that something that you think is essential, or is that kind of more of a preference thing? Is that one thing like Oliver where it's
Alright,
like
dude.
Oliver saying like you
I know
need
how
it?
that
This is gonna
sounds,
get
sorry.
heated.
I just gotta ask. Is this like more of a preference thing or just a correct incorrect kind of thing in your opinion, Silver?
it's just correct, incorrect.
Okay. What can you give the reasoning? Because I feel like I don't know. Is it just it frees up at hockey?
It's
Is that the main thing?
It's just like genuinely like what is the point of having it on hold if you're just holding it the whole time? You just have to press like down your hold the whole time. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. Like if you hypothetically ever need to untoggle it, then like you can just untoggle, like okay, but like it just doesn't make any sense to have it on hold because you just don't I literally don't touch my toggle sprint key at all for the whole run, like ever.
No, that's fair. I feel like for me, I was trying it out yesterday and definitely might need to get used to it, but there's a lot of situations in Bastions I noticed that it felt like I would bounce off a block, and normally I wouldn't start sprinting for a second, and then I would start sprinting later. And so my muscle memory was all fucked, and it felt very weird. Do you think that's something that I should just push through? And maybe I'm just asking for advice now on speedrunning. Should I switch in your opinion, Silver, or is it not holding me back?
You should 100% switch.
Okay, that's fair. Feinberg and Danny, I know you guys aren't toggle sprint users. What do you guys think?
I'm just gonna say before. Sorry. Remember that Silver hasn't won a playoff since season 2.
Everyone's
so
really
telling
waiting on
you
your opinion.
This information is outdated.
We're actually really waiting.
Just ask any top runner.
No,
Like,
why are you
ask
falling
any
for his
runner.
rage bait? Like, why are you giving him the attention?
He's like having to defend himself.
No point. Like,
Okay, wait. Can I say something?
Yeah, go.
Okay, I think it is objectively correct, but I like having the versatility of not having to sprint for micro movements and stuff like bastions. Like
That's
I
what
don't
it
know,
feels
like,
like to me.
Bro,
But I
you
don't
can
know.
untoggle sprint. You
I know, but it's a
can
double
untoggle
key
sprint.
press. It's a double key press at that point. It's not just like an inherently like.
It's a double key press either way.
No, it's not. What?
Okay,
Oh,
single to
Unpressed is not
no,
the
no,
same
no,
as
it's
a
not.
press.
It's not.
you
No,
know?
it's just not though. It's because it's like you have to
Just
press it.
reverse
You have to
order.
talk- No, it's not.
you can't
reverse
say it's
order.
only. You cannot say it's only a half, bro. Like, it's a
I don't
press.
know. I just like.
Well,
I don't like it, but I
TJ.
agree that it is objectively correct in the
No,
speedrunning.
Danny. Just you're on your arc.
Why are you-
You're on your arc of just switching to everything that's good. So like, why not do toggle sprint?
I
Like,
agree with you. What more do you
I've
want
been
from me?
through this-
Don't take
okay,
this
okay.
away from me.
No, also, this actually goes back to the
You
thing.
just
I
want to
think
hurt me, don't you?
EDCR and like people who are getting good now, it's like obviously the time it takes to get good is going to be shortened, but like the playing for longer is objectively just better. It's just that people are lazy and they don't learn new
Yeah.
things, and like it's always going to take less time to change your muscle memory than it is to learn it for the first time. Learning it for the first time is always going to take longer than changing your muscle memory. Like,
Yeah.
'cause you don't have to learn so much of the micro stuff and all of this like stuff. You just have to change your muscle. It's just people are lazy, and that's why like you see like Loki and Dougal, like they're just not lazy about that shit, and that's why they're so far ahead mechanically. Like I feel like I don't know.
Now, here's a question. Is it better in your opinion, and I guess this goes for anyone that maybe is looking to change things, right? Is it better, do you guys think, to change little bit by little bit? Like, for example, I could you could change like a keybind here, or is it better to change all the settings and just get used to it, and then you never have to deal with it again?
I think
If you know for
everything
a
at once.
fact- If you know for a fact that you're gonna do it, you might as well do it all at once. There's no point in continuing to have the wrong muscle memory for like 90% of it,
Yeah.
and then 80% when you can just change it all and then.
You have to change it
No.
all at once.
I
It's
think
mostly a mental thing.
it's just preference on what you want your skill level to be until you adapt all the strats that you want to learn. It's just like if you do it little by little so that you don't impact your results that much. But if you don't care about impacting your results, then you can change everything at once. I think.
Right. No, I think that makes sense.
Because you just can't be consistent. Even if you change like little things, you just can't. Like it's so hard to go from practice into in run, into in playoffs for everything. So, it's just like what you want your results to be, I think. But I also think that it makes it. There's like a mental aspect too, where it's like, it's easier to mentally cope with changing little things over time than to change everything all at once, because you're gonna want to give up like after a week sometimes. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, because I changed some settings yesterday, and I changed them back mid run, and it was just like
Yeah, you
I
shouldn't
just
do that.
didn't-
You should not fall for that. Like,
I
it's like
should have
actually number
I should have
one.
just pushed through. I should have just pushed through. Honestly, now I'm talking to you guys
Wait.
and thinking more about it. It's all good.
I zoned out. You changed back your settings mid run?
No, not
Oh,
mid run,
no.
like midstream. Sorry, midstream.
Oh, okay.
Like after
That's
I did
like
I did like a
run.
ranked run. It felt awful. It
He's
felt
like, "No, this
awful when I
hockey's
switched
not
back.
working for me. I
Is
gotta
it in the
scale back."
bastion? Just like, oh,
Yeah,
sucks.
it felt so bad to be on top, because I switched my toggle sprint and I swapped my sprint and shift. Because you guys know I press. Okay, this is rage bait for people that don't know this, but I was pressing my crouch key, which is my control key, with this part of my hand right there. I was pressing it right there. And so I figured I should probably change that, so I got rid of that.
It's not necessarily bad though.
No, that's like unbelievable rage bait. That's
Yeah,
that's so
Okay,
bad.
How do
in
you
my
not
defense-
finger
Horrible.
every key ever there.
Consider me raged.
Can
I
I
don't know.
can I defend
Because
myself for a
it's-
second? Can I defend myself?
No.
In my defense, okay? In my defense, I switched off of it and I was starting to use my pinky. And maybe this is just the way I was holding my keyboard or something, but like pushing with this part of my hand didn't hurt at all. But then when I was like pressing my crouch key a lot with my pinky, I noticed that it actually like, I don't know, it was starting to like, maybe I need to do the finger stretches, but it was starting to like kind of hurt a little bit to press that button so
That's
often.
just because you're not used to it. You just have to work out your pinky.
I use this part of my pinky.
True.
Like all the way at the bottom, like here.
How do you press shift with that?
No,
I don't press shift. Oh, I press control. That's why it's different.
Oh,
wait.
okay.
How do you press control with your fucking side of your hand? How's that even possible?
It's like my hand's gripped like this, bro. It's
I
like
used to do
mega
that,
claw grip.
but I don't do it now.
I see
Maybe
it.
when my
I see the
hands were
line.
smaller.
No,
Shift
like,
with
when I
keyboard
changed
was
my hotkeys,
shittier.
my fingers also got sore. Like it just happens when you're like doing new actions repeatedly.
Do you think it's like something that is a bad sign? Like I should stop. This is
No,
not a
it'll get
good for
better
my
in, like,
hand,
a
or it
week.
will feel better.
You
Okay.
should be doing the stretches.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. No, I will start doing that. I will start doing that. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, I'm gonna transition to the next question. And this is definitely a Feinberg geared question, but I obviously want to hear from you guys as well. Feinberg, first of all, congrats on the 205 since we last had a podcast. That is much better.
Hell no.
That is you've improved. When are we getting a sub 2 though? Like I gotta ask, like when's the sub 2 happen in Feinberg?
Tomorrow.
Never.
Like, do you think? Seriously though, do you think we're getting that?
I'm busy tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I guess it's not gonna be tomorrow. That's
Why'd
actually
you say
true.
never? Did you really mean that?
Can you do it during back? That would be so cool.
Do you really mean never?
No, I'm
Never
sorry.
gonna
I'm sorry.
happen.
I was just kidding.
Okay, thank God. Ugh. Dude, it doesn't. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. I don't get AA. Like I don't understand it. That's the crazy part.
What?
Is because
You're like the asshole in school who would be like, I didn't study for this test, guys. I'm doing so bad.
Are you gonna let me talk or like? Are you gonna
suck."
let me talk or
No,
like?
because you're pity baiting. No, I'm not gonna fucking let you.
I'm not.
pity.
I'm not.
Pity baiting.
Motherfucker, I'm not. Okay. The problem is.
Oh no.
I-
The
I
real
tried-
Feinberg comes out.
No, I.
It's passion, guys. It's passion.
You didn't even say anything.
No. So fucking I tried. I Fudge asked me for AA help like maybe 2 years ago or something. Back when like I probably had like a 230 and he had like a low 3 or something, and he was like, "Where are my mid games slow?" And I watched his like whole VOD. Like, I actually sat through the whole run and I watched it. I couldn't fucking tell him. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like I understand the early game because it's like you have splits for like every structure, and like I've been actually trying to focus on it a lot, like my resetting, like efficiency, how close my bastions are, like actually locking in on the stronghold, thinking more about the outer end of the time and everything. And end games are like similar, right? Like you can segment them a lot into like your pre-raid prep and then like the raid and then actually doing how to get here and then all that shit. But then the mid game is just an enigma. And I don't get it. I obviously I understand how to play it the best out of anyone in the world, but like I couldn't tell you why. Like I don't understand how I get faster at it. I don't understand why other people are slower. Every time I make a decision, it's just like I feel like I should go this way because I need this. But like you don't like I don't know if it's right or not. Like I just don't know. Like I've played the most and I've played enough to where I feel like I've just like built like the best way to like guess. And obviously like when I hit certain biomes, like I know what I'm doing, and like then you get a flow there. And like obviously like I know how to loot a temple, I know how to do zombie doctor, I know how to like do every different type of strategy to do for pandas. But like I had 214 for a year. I got a 213 like 3 weeks, like a month ago, and then a 205 like a fucking 3 days after that, and then I got 209s in the last 3 days. Like I don't understand. I don't get why it's faster. It's a time that like made no sense to me last year.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm just playing. Like and maybe I'm just like slowly learning how to guess better, and like the terrain's just like making more sense in my head. And like I don't know is the point. Like I don't know. I don't understand where this happened. It's happened before where like I plateaued at like 220 or like 230 or 240 whatever for the longest time, and then it just like something clicks, and I don't know what clicks, like is the point.
No, I think
So
that makes
just,
sense. I think it makes sense, Farmer. I feel like it's like you just have a good sense of the run, and you just if you play enough and you make enough connections in your mind, like it totally makes sense to me that you wouldn't fully be able to articulate all the decisions, but they kind of You just learn over time what to do. I'm curious though, do you think there's any, and I feel like the answer is going to be no, but I could see, because it's such an enigma, that there could be some false pattern recognition going on. Is there any like superstitions that you think you have that are not good habits? Or do you think it's all just, you're always just playing optimally?
No, I feel like I'm trying to play optimally a lot. It's so hard to know what's optimal versus like I just got lucky making this decision.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely like, that's kind of what we talked about earlier, where like people just like are stubborn and don't want to learn new things, or like old school stuff. Like there's definitely like maybe parts of the mid game, like I don't know, there's like 14 different bullseye setups, and there's like 5 different ways to do arbalistic. Like I don't know, if you watch like Pingu play, like he's the best example of like fully pushing like the micro, and I just make the cope that everything sucks, because then I can rationalize it in my head that I'm not doing it because it sucks. But like a lot of the things he's doing is probably just better than what I'm doing. Like I don't think like Mushroom and Arbalistic is like the time save you're making it out to be, but like there's a lot of micro stuff that he's doing that's like probably better. And it's like maybe that's the secret for sub 2, is like trying to juice out like 5 minutes in the mid game to all this small stuff. But like I don't think there's that much time to the micro. Like,
do you think that it could be like, because I remember a while ago, one thing that you always gave me as a piece of advice in RSG was to, make decisions quickly and not necessarily worry if they're the best decision. Do you think it could be that maybe it's not always that you make the right decision always, but maybe do you think it's just that you're just so decisive that you make decisions quickly over the course of the run, that sort of decisiveness could be part of it?
I mean, yeah, that's definitely like a huge thing in AA, because you're making like thousands of decisions probably. Like specifically in the criteria, like like there's the amount of like little individual like icons on the AA tool, there's like 250 or something. So all of those at the minimum is at least one decision. But like getting your 8 shells, you have to decide in an ocean like between 5 ocean ruins and like 2 monuments at a time or something. And it's just like, I don't know. You just have to figure it out. And it's maybe I am just like making those micro decisions a second faster every time, and it adds up to like 5-10 minutes. I just don't know. The mid game just makes no sense to me. I don't know. I don't understand why people are better at it than others. Like I couldn't tell you why. Like a lot of it is I think that I'm not like stuttering on the decisions. I think that is a lot of it. Like I know what I'm doing all the time.
Yeah.
Whether it's the right decision or not. Like I'm never in a position where like I have to, like if I have to make a choice between like desert or ocean, or like left monument or right monument or whatever, like I make it instantly even if it's wrong. I'm not like hovering in the air like trying to think about it. I don't know, dude. What the fuck was even the original question?
The original question was just sub 2.
It could happen this year. Like I would have told you no. Like I would have told you no like 4 days ago, but I got a 209. Like because I got the 205, and it was like, okay, this run is crazy, and I really only could like pinpoint like 3 minutes of like actual unlucky mistakes. And then I got a 209 like 3 days ago, and I looted 24 temples, and I riptided for 18 minutes, and I found a mushroom island after riptide. So there it's like, okay, I lost like probably 10 minutes to just those 2 things. Like it's obviously hard because you're doing other things while you're exploring. Like I'm hitting 7 temples just for notch, but like I'm also doing like pig on the side, or like arbalistic on the side or something. So it's hard to like segment that time out fully. But like that run was so vividly like I was flying for Mushroom Island for 7 minutes, and I looted notch during the entire Riptide split and didn't hit it off of like 6 temples over the max that I would like ever hit. So it's like that run was like, okay, wow, like that could have been sub 2 if the seed, like if I went a different way. Like if I had chords to Mushroom Island and a notch, that's sub 2. Like just blatantly just fully sub 2. Now obviously I think it's just still gonna take so long because there's just so many things that need to go right. And another problem with the sub 2 is you're cutting out like another night cycle. So you need phantoms way earlier. Like they actually become a fucking massive problem.
No, that makes sense.
Whatever. Dude, I'm taking over the podcast, man.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate it. I asked you a question. You're not, don't worry. Don't worry.
Good.
Silver, I wanna ask you.
Wait, can I ask Fiber to follow up?
Okay.
Is this gonna be a serious question?
I started the train.
You said you didn't really know how to improve your mid games throughout a lot of that. Has that been the case? For example, like obviously it wasn't the case when you were learning, but since you started getting world records, has that kind of been a case, or has that been more recent where you just like don't know what to do anymore? When you got your like 240 whatever.
I mean,
Was
the
that
games
like
are just like
Wow, round of applause for fucking Poundy not saying something stupid for 5 seconds. Fucking incredible.
I'm gonna
Curry,
make you
you're
do
the
the
problem.
What the fuck?
you broke
Get
it.
No, stop. Curry, you're the problem. Feinberg, answer the
Oh,
question.
No.
okay.
Danny, the moderator. Thanks, Danny. Can you get a mod love in the chat? Does anyone even have mod love? I don't know.
My love.
That's a
Um,
fucking
It's a
Twitch
global.
emote.
It's a
oh, is it
global.
global? Oh, sorry. I'm a bit of a.
Break
I might be
moment.
the whole wall, bro. I don't know. Mid games are just like impossible to practice because like you can use people practice for the end game splits and like you're playing the early games the most out of any other part of the run and like apart from the outer end looting and like shulker yeet, it's just the same as like playing ranked basically. Like I played the exact same way. So like mid games have never been something that I've practiced. Like I've obviously like tried to adopt like learning tech as it comes out, like force spawning cave spiders and like faster zombie doctor stuff, igloo, bullseye setups, everything. But like I feel like it's just a thing that you have to just learn by playing. Like you only, I don't know. I mean, part of it is that there is just kind of no crazy good way to practice it because like you're never really wanting to like play an AA run and only think about like the segment that you're doing. Like even when you're doing a jungle, you want to be like always looking around for like, is there plains nearby? Like, can I do horse on mule? Is there taiga nearby? Can I do foxes and wolves? Like, what time is it? Like, do I need to get these oslots done at nighttime or daytime? Like, where am I leaving after the jungle? Whereas if you put that into a practice world, sure, you can like practice how you get the oslots and like flying them in between and like finding the pandas, but it's all about the like, it's all about the flow between every split and every like movement. And I feel like that just gets better the more I play. So I feel like I haven't like felt stuck necessarily like back then. I don't know if I felt stuck, but like maybe like yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know if that even answered your question, but it's just like
No,
it's just something that I feel like has just been like slowly getting better over time.
Sure.
That
Is-
makes sense.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, go.
And Curry, why have you been like grimacing in pain? Like you've been like clenching your jaw for the last like 20 minutes, and
I was messing with my teeth.
Okay.
Can I help you? Why are you
Yeah,
looking
no.
so close to my lips? Do you want to like fucking kiss them or something? Like, hello?
And Silver, you've been learning AA.
I-
How is that going? Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun with it? I mean, you've been playing a lot, so I hope you are. But like, are you? Do you feel like you feel like you have a good sense of the mid games, or is that something that's also an enigma?
I don't have a good sense of anything in AA. I don't
That's
know
fair.
like how anything
I
works at all.
doubt that.
But it's kind of like I kind of get the feeling where like I would have expected it to be a little bit more gradual, but it felt like I had a run that got like 230 endgame start, and I was like, hell yeah! Like I actually am on sub 3 pace, and then it like my endgame was horrible because it's like my fourth endgame ever or whatever. And then I had a run yesterday, and then that was like a 240 or like 230 something end game, and like I was like, oh hell yeah! And it just feels like all of a sudden like I just unlocked like 20 minutes of time save or something, and I just don't really know exactly what I'm doing that differently. But like maybe
Yep,
it's
that's
just
for him.
like
Yep.
maybe it's just like 1% just everywhere, just like all over the run. You just like
Yeah.
get those 1%, and then it just makes it so that you have more time to do stuff. You just like notice more things, realize more things. But I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm still like so bad at AA. I just like I need to practice like so much, but also like the practice is like important for like mechanics, but A is so mental and like decision making based, and so like I feel like I need to VOD review like so much too. Like I need to
Yeah.
VOD review so much.
That makes sense. I wonder if part of
But
it
it's
is just
kinda-
like, I feel like as I've been doing a lot of speedrunning practice, I feel like one thing that I've noticed is like as I have to think less and it becomes kind of more muscle memory, then it unlocks me to think about the next thing more. You know what I mean? I wonder if maybe that could be a big part of it. I could imagine in AA if you're thinking a lot less about what all the things that you need to have and all the, next steps, then I think it could just make your decision making faster. That's what I'd imagine. So like maybe it's
Yeah.
just something like that. It was just kind of subconscious.
100%. Like if you see like or just like I think like automatically like relating like biomes or like things that you see to like certain things. So like you see a plains and are just like you don't have to think about horse donkey mule. It's just like it kind of just happens. But like you do have to think about it. It's just like
You can think about
you
it
like
while you're doing
find
other
the
things.
place. Yeah, you think about it while you're doing other things, but like you also just like it's just like yeah, I don't know. You need to like place everything like perfectly so that you can like something that I was thinking about, for instance, is like um something that I never thought about before is just like day night cycles and like how much you can actually do to influence like your day night cycle. So like if you're like obviously the time is set, but like if you decide to like do more stuff, then you're like exploring less. And then like if you're exploring less, then you like don't have the chance to like hit like for instance a swamp or whatever. So like I don't if it's nighttime and I'm like and I need leads, then I don't want to do a bunch of like shit that's gonna make me be like stalled because I want to be able to hit my swamp. I want to be like exploring and like going through places to like hit my swamp. But there's just like so much stuff like that, I don't know. I feel like you just don't. It's like so. It's just like so many like small things that just add up. Like I started my debris, and I was thinking about nighttime, and then I was like, and I just thought about it completely wrong. So I was just doing debris during nighttime when I needed phantoms. It's just like okay, well that's just like stupid. But like I don't know. There's so much stuff like that.
That
Do you
makes
feel like
sense.
the water you've been doing on like your biome searching has been good? Because I see you like pull up chunk base at the end of every run and like look at your path and like see if you're pathing right. Do you think that actually like helps in runs?
I think it's useful. I haven't actually been doing that much. I pulled up chunk base just to like look at the seed yesterday, but I do think it's actually useful like knowing my flight path. I've just been a little bit lazy about like actually making like those kind of graphs because like my run yesterday, I low key just got lucky that I wasn't backtracking on myself. Like I didn't really backtrack on myself at all, but like I didn't fully have all the chords in my head of like where I've been and where I'm going. But I do think something like stuff like that is kind of useful.
That
For sure.
no, that makes sense. Thank you, Silver, for sharing. I appreciate that. Hearing the two different perspectives here on AA. I want to switch up quickly to Curryway. You just got a PB. How does it
I
feel?
did.
What is going through your mind? Are you playing like does it? I feel like you're playing safer on average in your no reset runs. Do you think that?
Yeah, of course.
How much did that impact your PB? How much like faster do you think you could have gone if you were just resetting, like playing normally?
Well, I mean, like number one, that seed just never gets played ever if I'm resetting normally. Like that overworld. Have you seen the run, Nerdy, or no?
I have
no?
not. I have not seen the run. I think I saw like the clip of you like beating the dragon, but not the.
So like basically, I played 2 different villages in the overworld. So it's just like never getting played ever in a real run, and it's like a 3 flat enter, and I play like a brick because it's run 6 of me hotkeying. So I just have like no idea what's happening the entire time. But the Nether is super linear, and then everything just works, so it's great.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's really cool to like have finally beaten a time after 4 years, and I'm really happy that it was no reset because it's just like way cooler that it's no reset and not, like resetting for it.
Yeah.
And it also definitely opened the door of like I am so bad with hotkeys right now. Like I am like 3 minutes slower on average than I was before switching. So like I know I have so much more room to grow, and it's gonna be like, this in like 2 years where I'm at like the 20Ks or something, or like not that 20K, but like 15K or something. Like I will be way better. And like I think sub 10 is definitely realistic somewhere in the 10 to 20K range. So
that would be so.
It was definitely like
so cool.
a nice like stepping stone along the way, and it was a very good run. It's a run that I'm happy with, especially for no reset. So I'm very happy with it.
Yes, and congratulations.
We actually all pitched in and got you a billboard on Times Square, and it says,
"Oh,
congratulations,
wow.
Curryway, on getting the no reset world record."
Oh,
So
thank you
congratulations
so
on the
much.
world
Yeah,
Well,
thank you
that's
so
huge.
much. Oh
record. I'm
yeah.
getting a phone
No, did you
call.
even hear about this? Have you heard about this?
This poster? Oh yeah, man. We
No.
Oh my poster.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
whatever.
No,
you know what I mean,
world
man.
record.
No, so it was no reset world record, and then we learned today that it's actually not no reset world record because there's a Japanese run from 2022 that's 10 seconds faster
So
that we
aura.
just like did not know about at all,
Oh.
and it's like
So wait,
was
how
just
do you
on the leaderboard the
define
entire time.
no reset? Is it just like
So
So
that's
we're
a
gonna
great
call it
question,
Nerdy. Nerdy, that's
That's
the
a
question
really
of the
good-
hour.
That's the question
So-
of the year.
Like realistically, you fucking kind of can't. There's a no reset leaderboard made by a couple people in MCSR, and I knew about this, and it wasn't on this board until literally today. And basically, the main rule is that the only rules we consider for no reset: play in single instance and have completed the last seed you've generated. That's the only rule, basically. So.
Okay.
This person completed a run beforehand and then just rolled like the nastiest shipwreck
Exactly
sub
one.
to enter
Okay,
housing
Exactly
fast.
one.
I have
Exactly
a
one.
different definition. I have a different definition that would give you the world record, I think, Curry Way.
I mean, that's fine. That's just
Okay.
so cold.
No, let's
no,
rig
no.
this.
Hold
Let's
on, hear me out,
rig
hear me out,
this
hear me
so
out,
we
hear me
can
out.
get
Let me
it.
cook, let me cook.
Okay, okay.
Hold on.
I think that for it to be no reset, you have to like actively say somewhere that you're going to do no reset runs, and that's your intention before
What
you
if
roll the
there's no
seed.
mic? What if there's
You
no
can
mic?
type it. You can type any indication like I am starting no reset now, and then that way, if you and as long as you do it before the run is rolled, and you just do only no reset before then or after then I think that would count in my opinion. But if you're just like
But then
rolling a
what
seed
if you
back to
just-
back, that's not no reset. You were resetting. I don't know. That's my opinion.
No. What if
you
okay?
just say that then and just like
What if in your
reset?
speedrun.com submission you say this was my second run of the day, so the Icarus Worlds of yesterday and the day before in it, I was running without reset at the time, but I achieved a personal best.
Did they say this before they started? Like, did they claim
I
that
mean,
they're starting?
I don't know, Dirty.
No.
Dirty, this is
But now
3
that
years
they were
ago, and we
streaming
don't
it,
speak the same
They
language.
didn't say anything. They didn't say they were resetting either because they are just playing on their own in their home without streaming.
Yeah.
For the love of the
I
game.
think they clearly have no reset world record, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
'cause I still beat
That's fair.
11-15.
That's fair. I mean, I just want to.
Let's
You
be
don't have to
honest,
raise your
Stuart was
hand,
gonna beat this in
Silver.
like 3 days. Anyway, so
Silver,
it's
Silver,
fine.
what do you have to say?
Hi, Silver. Silver, are you gonna? What's your take?
What about
Hi, Silver.
calculator?
I
You
have
should
no
go back-
reset, no calc world record, which is the same as saying like I have
use
world
calc?
record when. Well, they used calc, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. They used calc. There was like it was they didn't have Ninja Rain bot on their screen, but they have calc. It's very silly
How do you know they're just not
Um,
really good at Axis?
because they zoom in and F3C.
Maybe they
Okay.
just
What a stupid
No
question. Can we move on?
The two decimal place
Retweet.
axis, bro.
Retweet.
Yeah, two
Can I-
decimal
can I
places.
just say-
Calculator.
Danny, this like, can you stop interrupting the podcast all the time too, as well, please? You're kind of taking it over. This is a team effort, Danny. Like,
Danny, when are you
Sometimes
doing no
talking about
reset
public
speedrunning? When are you doing 100 hardcore? The people want to know.
He's
We'll
going to
talk to
bed,
her.
bro.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Danny,
sad.
I'm sorry, Danny. Danny, why are you sad? What's going on? How are you doing right now?
Well, whenever I do podcasts in HBG for the HBG podcast, I feel like I'm getting
Yeah.
tag teamed by Curryway and Pound Cake.
I'm genuinely asking. I would
Just
love to
all?
watch you do 100 hardcore. And I've asked you this off stream too. It's like, this would be so cool if you did 100 hardcore because you're good at the fucking game. But no, like, sorry.
No, because it's like
Also-
a waste. Like it's like a waste of time to me
Okay,
because
like,
it's like
fuck you.
no, but
fuck
it's like
you.
okay. I like no. Listen, I like competitiveness and like ranked has a leaderboard that's like competitive.
Okay,
so
that's
I like
fair.
that.
Listen,
Danny,
that's fair. That's fair.
Danny, how come now it's bad, but off stream you were talking about how you wanted to be tag teamed by Pound Cake and Curry?
Shut up! Nerdy can't change the topic yet because I have a follow-up question for Feinberg. So stop being fucking weird. Feinberg, when you did 100 hardcore, did you feel like you learned literally anything that helped you play otherwise, or was it just for fun?
For fun.
Okay, that's what I just wanted to know. Just out of curiosity. That's all.
Good
Okay.
answer.
I mean, like, I learned like
That's the top
I
answer
learned
on the board.
100 hardcore specific
Thank-
strats, like how
Yeah.
to I mean, like, yeah, like I played treasure a little safer, and I guess I became very aware of the fact that if you 2RD Pearl Hang in treasure and it's a crimson, you're gonna get fucking blasted
Yeah.
at the bottom of treasure. Like I was very aware of that after dying to that like 1.5 times, but like I didn't learn anything different. Like I was just playing safe.
Like, you don't think it made you better in any way? Okay, that's
No,
all I was
no.
curious about.
I
What,
think
you
it
wanna
does
do
help
it?
a little bit. Like I think it does help like with trying to be more consistent and not taking as much damage because it's like you.
I
just
think it
can't-
helped me a ton in no reset, but I think it's also because I'm playing no reset, so it's like kind of
Yeah.
similar
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
least
it's like the
compared
same
to like.
vibes,
It's
yeah,
like the
it's-
same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Danny,
All right.
Nerdy, you can move on.
Danny,
Hey, what's
Yeah,
over?
go Silver.
you should play horror games every night.
Oh,
Danny, can we do like co-op? There's a co-op horror game I want to try with you.
I'd be down.
Okay.
We have to have a rule where you can't say anything suggestive to me while we play.
He's no longer interested. He's no longer interested. That's the only reason he wanted to do it.
Well, yeah. Howdy,
All right, guys.
Anyway,
I
moving on.
want to switch things up like a little bit. I want to switch things up a little bit off Minecraft, okay? And my question for you guys is, outside of Minecraft, streaming, YouTube, anything like that, what is something that you are the most excited about this summer? What is something that you're looking forward to for the rest of this summer? What is something that you're, I don't know, what is something that gets you excited? For me, my answer, guys, Silk Song. It's coming out this year. It's coming out this summer. I swear. Guys, listen, it's coming out this year. I swear. 100%. It's definitely coming out. That's my answer.
But it's not coming out in the summer.
It's gonna come out. No. It's gonna come out this summer. It is 100%, guys. It's this year.
Okay, so
it's this summer.
We're just
It's soon.
lying.
No. It's definitely. It's got 100%. It's gonna happen. Anyways, if anyone else wants to go, is there any summer plans for anyone?
This is
Okay.
an unusual answer. I'm
It's
looking
winter
forward to
time.
getting a job
Okay.
because as soon as I get a
Yeah.
job,
Woo.
I can move in with my fiance and get married.
Yeah. Woo.
That's awesome. That's very exciting. Yeah, I feel like
Good answer. Good answer.
actually good answer. That's not. I don't know.
The only fucking answer.
Um,
Everyone else is stupid.
What-
Oh my
if we're allowed
God,
to lie about things that are happening this summer that are actually
Okay.
happening later in the year.
God damn it.
Right now, the thing I'm looking forward to the most and putting the most work into is the TwitchCon soccer game.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. I'm
Uh,
glad that's been announced. I wasn't sure if that had been announced, but I
It's
want to
ki-
talk
yeah,
about it.
it kind of has.
Do you want to talk about that?
yeah. No. Well, we should finish up this question first, but that's what I'm looking forward to the most right now. We just confirmed that we'll have jerseys for it too, so I'm very excited for that.
Oh, really? Wow.
But yeah, that's not. Neither does Silk Song, motherfucker. Come back on camera. Hello.
Okay. Hold on. I have cope. I can cope on this. It's coming out. Wait, why did my sound? Wait, hello? Sorry, my
Wait,
sound.
what is the max time it comes out?
Okay. Okay, guys, if you want me to go like, okay, full like tinfoil hat. Okay, here's the deal. All right, Nintendo and Xbox said before holiday 2025. Okay, so we know it's before the holiday of 2025. Okay, that's thing one. And holiday we define as, let's say, Christmas at the worst. Okay, so before December 25th. Then you have September 17th, there is a museum exhibit that Silk Song is going to be at, and the museum never showcases games unless they're finished, so it has to be ready by September 17th. And they also said they're not going to make a demo, and they're not going to use the old demo. What does that leave? The game's going to be ready. Guys, it's coming out. I swear, mark my words. Mark my words. It's swear. No, actually, I become like...
Mark.
Nobody talk.
As a poundy
Good answer. Good answer.
Okay, but anyways, I honestly have no idea when it's gonna come out, but I just like, I like pretending. I like pretending to cope and be a believer it's gonna come out soon.
Can I
In
counter
reality,
your
definitely might not.
theory?
Yeah, sure.
Because if something's gonna come out, the best month to come out is June.
Well, hey,
And
it's got 4
June's
more
almost
days
over.
or 3 more days, or however many days June has, bro. No, that's
Pride
good.
month.
30.
Yeah, what's up? Wait, did you say my name, right?
I thought he said 30.
I said 30.
Oh, I thought you said nerdy. I heard nerdy.
Yeah, I thought you said nerdy too.
That's funny.
You know what will be happening in the foreseeable future?
Yeah, what's up?
Case.
HBG Terraria Hardcore.
Oh,
Dracon-
shit.
Draconics will be there.
That's
Nerdy full ghosted me, but it's okay.
dude. I didn't full ghost you. I was thinking about if I wanted to be there or not. I need to think more. I need
Wow.
to think more. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, fruit. I am interested. I just like I did play the game recently, and I've been so like sweating ranked recently that I want to make sure I don't like give up on that. You know, I'm just like I'll get back to you. I will get back to you. It does sound fun.
Chase your dreams. Anything you can achieve will become reality because you're awesome.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
I don't think Nerdy's awesome. I disagree.
Dude,
Hey.
Danny, what the fuck, bro?
You
Has left.
Ah,
Bounty,
Connie, are you
Bounty,
gonna
I thought you'd
follow up?
like that one.
You gonna give me a reason, huh?
Hmm?
You gonna give me a reason why I have no right? I'm gonna start some drama right now. I'm not
you only
scared.
have left.
Thank you.
Is it
Thank
just-
you.
Can we get another question?
yeah, we
The
can.
crowd goes mild.
We can move
Alright,
on.
Let's move on.
I also
Um,
want to point out that we were 30 minutes late to this podcast because of Curryway, and he has not been here for like 75% of it. So
This
So
freaking
you're just
guy.
lying.
This
You're
freaking
just
guy.
lying, interrupting, and we're making up
What?
statistics. Nerdy, next question.
Next question.
Can we read Kazi the Creeper's question?
What was Cause the Creeper's question? We have a question.
He's a fucking lawyer,
I have
bro.
a question. If you had to give a name to you fruit and your berries, what would it be? Example: mango, strawberry. All right, and then, can I have mod? That's the next question.
You know what? I will give you mod fruit.
good
Wait,
question.
can I have mod?
Yeah, sure, Danny, I got you.
Can I have mod?
Don't mod either of them.
No.
Or is this just gonna be like HBG where all the moderators are white?
Why
Um,
did Danny get mod privileges from that?
No.
He just didn't say anything.
There you go, fruit.
All right, well, he's timed out for 1,000 seconds. All right, GG.
That's a good question.
Shout out Hoglin.
Shout out Hoglin. Shout out Piglin.
How do I untime out? Let me do that real quick.
All right, Poundy, I got you with the mod here.
Thanks, Daddy. Nerdy.
There you go.
What?
Sorry.
I'm banned. You banned.
Wait, I have a question.
sorry.
You mistyped. I'm banned.
Nerdy, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I go pee?
Danny, of course you can.
May
I'd love.
you.
I'd
May
love.
you go.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Dude, no,
Alright.
I'm not letting that happen. That is actually it is grammatically correct to say, can I go to the bathroom? It is just an alternate definition of the verb. The verb can mean to ask for permission.
we
It is
go
in the
again.
it is in the dictionary, and any teacher that tells you, oh, may you, may I, they're just fucking lying and they don't know English.
His
English
face
words
is
can have
red,
multiple
bro.
definitions, and what's one of them?
You hate
Oh, we
public
struck
school
a
Face is
nerve.
red, bro.
We actually
public
struck a
school
nerve.
educators, and you hate the public school system, and you think the Department of
God.
Education should be disbanded.
That's not
Is
what I
that
said.
you're
That's
saying?
just not what I said.
Is
That's not what I said at all.
Is that not bar for bar, word for word, letter for letter what you said?
That's not at all what I said. I just said that can has multiple definitions, and one of them is to ask for permission. And I know I'm right about this because the dictionary says so. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go into the next question here. We're gonna go to the next question. My next question for you guys, and this is something I've been thinking about a lot recently. I was late for the train. Okay, I was late. I was going to a Sounders game. I was late for the train, and I needed to make some time save. And I noticed that the pathways are so not, they're not straight to where my destination. So I was taking like the grass, I was going kind of like through the field and all of this stuff. I'm curious, and I was thinking like, man, speedrunning has really helped my day-to-day life. How does speedrunning impact your guys' day-to-day life? Do you guys think about like how to optimize your day, how to task overlap optimally, or do you guys just completely separate speedrunning from your real life?
Are these tangents AI generated? Like,
Bro, this is real. I swear this is real. I'm just kind of a yapper, bro.
Grok
I
saying,
absolutely
like, so how does
apply
speedrun apply
speedrunning
to
logic
your
to my
daily
real
life?
life.
Grok is not going to a Sounders game.
Give
Like,
me
hello,
10
this is
topics for speedrunners.
Okay, you know what?
No, low key.
I'm
freaking trip chaining is OP, bro. If you need to go somewhere in life, think about like, oh, you got to go to all these other destinations at once, dude. That's min maxing
Exactly.
right there. Thank you.
No, that's
all I got.
That's
I get
great.
pissed off having to
Okay.
return to a destination like more than once every fucking like week or whatever. It's just like shit.
Yeah.
It's a week. Maybe that's fucking overdoing it.
Wait,
How
I have an
often do you
answer.
guys?
Yeah,
drink
go
milk?
Silver, go.
Wait,
Okay, I'm
Okay.
answering this question. I task overlap fucking everything. I task overlap fucking everything. I just came back. I don't know who is about to talk. I'm sorry. I task overlap fucking everything, and it's awesome. Okay, I am task overlapping making dinner with the HBG podcast, and I'm also making a thumbnail for YouTube right
This
now.
is not.
I don't think you're overlapping very well.
Making dinner, you
leaving.
put chicken nuggets in the microwave. That's not even making dinner.
Dude, that's
No,
crazy.
I'm putting a chicken patty in an air fryer and tater tots in an oven.
My bad.
Fuck you.
Why aren't you tater totting?
Look
Why
at
are you air
What?
frying the tater tots?
Because I can't oven the chicken patty, so I do that.
It's
Anyway,
so
task overlapping is fucking awesome. Okay, based.
So, Rowan, you didn't
So
mean
you
to
know
interrupt
my
you.
serious
It's
answer.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm
never
sorry,
mind.
Silver. I love you.
Take it away.
Okay, that's worse because I wasn't here, so that's worse.
There is one time in the day when I've actually optimized everything. It's when I'm getting ready to go somewhere on a tight time frame and I need to do like hygiene stuff. And so I have actually optimized the strat of brushing my teeth and taking a shit and changing my clothes at
Wow.
the same time.
Changing your
Like,
clothes? I love you.
What? Because when you're on
Can we
the
get a
toilet
video
you're-
tutorial?
You are
when
not
you're on the
shitting in
toilet,
your
your
teeth,
pants-
bro.
you
You
take
are
your
not
pants
What do
down.
you mean?
Okay,
Spit in the
kind of
toilet.
makes sense. How do you do?
on the toilet? You have to brush in one hand, so I'm brushing
That
my
has to be
teeth,
some
and
type of fucking like OSHA violation
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
there's
like-
no way.
Oh my
you're on the
god.
toilet anyways, and then you can start putting the new clothes on.
Nah, bro. 11
Okay,
gets away with
it's
this
not
because he
the
doesn't have a
shirt.
face cam on.
It's
There's
just not
no way he could
possible.
say this with a
It's not
straight
possible.
face if he had his fucking webcam on.
If you asked me before today, like who the most normal HBG member is, I would have bet my house on 11D, and now I would have lost the house. This is
Yeah.
insane.
Dude, I'm serious. I actually do this, and it's good. It saves time.
I thought Discord was gonna cut him off.
Discord was like, nah, we can't have any more of this. Oh man, no, that's funny. That's funny.
There's a
Lenny.
Discord dev watching right now, like, yeah, we're gonna cut this guy off. It's fucking over.
Silver.
I want to hear what Silver has to
Like
say.
it.
I want to hear what Silver has to say.
Go.
About well, first of all, I don't like what 11 is doing because I don't like mixing. Like, I feel like shitting is kind of dirty and cleaning your teeth is kind of clean, and you're like
Yes,
mixing
dude.
those.
Oh my god.
Yep.
My answer.
Separate.
Like miracle route.
Don't call it a miracle.
I mean, they're separate orifices, to be fair. Low key.
If you smell poop, that's because there's molecules of poop, and so if you can smell them, it's on your toothbrush, bro. Anyway, so I forgot my answer. It took too long. I
Oh,
completely
fuck.
No, dude.
Jesus.
Oh,
get this
no,
guy
this is
fucking.
bad.
Everything. After everything, I will just like watch like fucking YouTube shorts on my phone and waste like 2 hours of my life, and it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying.
Guys, it's back.
Wait,
The
why
audio's
is the
back. No,
audio-
it's
okay.
I know. I think I've
Silver-
fixed the problem. I know what the problem
Silver
is.
cannot stop being interrupted in this goddamn question.
I'm
dude.
sorry.
The
I'm so
fucking
sorry, Silver.
audio is interrupting him.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
Silver.
Silver, what do you think about chocolate milk, Silver?
Oh, banger!
That's
But
what
it like
that's
it
what he
makes me
calls
feel
me.
sick.
Good answer.
Do any of you guys like have like splits in the morning? It's like, okay, I need to wake up by like, I need to get out of bed within the next 8 minutes to be on pace. Like, is that a thing?
I'm
No, the
always
problem is, like,
pushing
no
the
one's-
timer, man.
No one's
Like,
holding me to the
sometimes-
splits, so it's just kind of cooked.
No, but you gotta hold yourself accountable to the split. Like, you have to be like, I have like splits. Like today at the gym, I finished my workout and everything 8 minutes ahead of schedule, and I was like, wow, I'm locked in. Like, this is awesome. I got out of the
That's
gym at
amazing.
8:29 instead of 8:37.
The gym instead of grinding it out.
No, because I did all my reps. I just had less time in between because I was feeling good and I'm improving. Hello? I ran a sub 6 mile today. Fuck you. That's where my time save was.
Wait, that's a world record mile.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
That's
That's true.
Think so.
I work
Dude,
out and shit at the
RSG,
same time.
RSG
No.
mile,
Uh,
RSG
I'm
mile.
I'm the whole wall, bro.
Fuck is RSG
you're
Mile
not
just
the
like
whole world.
running wherever you want.
Treating your life like a speedrun will change your life. It will literally change your life.
I don't know why I said I'm sorry. I didn't
Danny,
think of any.
Danny, I feel like you've not been participating enough in the seminar, and I'm trying to make sure you get enough points on
Oh.
this assignment. So I'd like to hear from you. Do you think about Danny, do you think about speedrunning in your day-to-day life, or are you just do you only try to save time in Minecraft?
I don't know. Like, it depends on how much I care about something. I think, like, if I like want to do something well, then I don't know.
Wow.
Like, okay, wait,
Fucking genius.
Like, when I was at uni last year, I had like a very set regime in the morning with like what I did. So like, yeah, I did like what Curry said, like with different splits, and it's like you want to like be as
It's
like
so
as
fucking-
fast as possible, but it's like you kind of like want to just hit everything at a certain point because then you're gonna feel good after, right?
Yeah.
But it's also like, I found that like if you keep thinking like this about everything, you get like burnt out like really easy. Like I don't know, I feel like I get burnt out like easier than most people, so I kind of like there's like it's kind of a vibe when you like I don't know, you wake up, you like make breakfast and you scroll some reels, then you take a shower, you scroll some reels, you know what I mean? Like you kind of have like that balance.
Stop letting
of, like,
shorts ruin everyone's fucking brain
like,
capacity, please.
Instagram
I'm
Reels.
actually begging.
You're uploading them.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
not wrong.
uploading
He's not
shorts that
wrong.
are not fucking brain rot.
You're
Do
the
you?
fucking
We can't
problem.
even show the
They're
shit that Danny
contributing to
sends
the
people in
pandemic.
HBG, bro. You cannot say it's the same
Yeah,
thing at all.
Danny sent me a reel the other day that was age restricted. I had to log in.
Hello, I'm returned.
No, my page is so messed up. It's actually cooked. Like every single reel is like 50k sends, 2k likes. It's just like actually.
Danny, you like the reels I send you though, right? You like those ones at least?
Nerdy, can we go to the next question?
Okay, we can go to the next question. Guys, listen, my next question is it's again
every time you get asked a question.
Listen.
Nerdy, I'm sorry. Wait, I don't want to be mean. I did like them.
No, Danny,
did.
they are the worst. I guys, I specifically send Danny the worst reels that I find on my page. Anytime I find just like not even funny, just like stupid. Like I don't even understand the point of what this reel is trying to say. It's like trying to be inspirational or something, but it's just stupid. I send it to Danny. That's what I always do. So that's my go-to strategy.
Like Albert Einstein with like lightning bolts in his eyes, and it's like this is why we cannot see the Earth's curvature. Like that's the content that Nerdy sends me.
Dude, I think that's fucking funny, bro.
That's what he says to you.
Oh man, every time I get one of those, I send it to Danny. I think it's the funniest fucking bit, bro. But oh man, okay. Sorry, we will go to the next question. Okay, more serious question. I'm curious, what is the best class that you've ever taken, the best teacher you ever had, anything like that? I'm just curious, in your life, what is the best teacher class you've ever had? Yeah, Fruit, you got an answer?
No, sorry, I'm thinking, but I like this question.
Curry, wait, go ahead.
Does this have to be like a real subject, or can I say TV production?
Yeah, you can say anything. It's fine as long as it's a teacher.
Why is that not a real subject?
Well, like, cause like it's a fucking elective, bro. Like I feel like the standard for like a TV production
finished high
teacher.
school. You moron ass brick. Like, are you serious?
Wait,
are you?
How's
I'm betting this kid. I don't even give a fuck. What the fuck is that? Do I look like a moron? Okay, sorry. Continue. Sorry.
What is happening? Why is
I feel
like
like someone in the chat asked if you finished high school.
Wait, who? Feinberg?
Yeah.
Someone said, I finished high school. Like, are you a brick? Not you, Danny.
That's what they're asking you. Are you a brick?
Dude, Feimer's the one who freaking
Yeah,
built all
remove
the
the
high
fucking
schools.
ban.
Like,
No, like I just feel like there's different standards for a teacher. Like I feel like it's way harder to be a cool math teacher than be like.
That's not true.
What is happening?
No. We're
I
not
mean,
banning this guy.
I mean, I mean, well, I would not say that. It's the best subject. So, like, why would it be hard to be a cool math teacher? It's like the greatest subject.
Pick your least favorite subject. Like, it's harder to be a cool teacher of someone's least favorite subject than something cool like fucking
like
TV
math?
production.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
okay, sure, yeah.
Like, I feel like that's the thing. Like, so like, honorable mentions. My 8th grade science teacher was really into stuff, like really into everything, and we would watch like. I'm fucking old, so I think the year that I was in 8th grade science was the
1994.
Obama-Romney election. So I'm fucking old, but like he would pull up like 538 all the time and like talk about stuff like that. Like he was really cool.
Fuck yeah, 538.
Like when it was like 538 when it was actually cool. And then my 10th grade history teacher was awesome. He was just like an old guy. Like imagine just a round happy-go-lucky guy, and that was him. He was great. Awesome history teacher. And then my TV production teachers were freaking awesome because it was TV production and they were cool, and they let me not even do TV production and just be graphic design guy, which was cool because I got to make all the TV graphics. So those are my teachers that were awesome. Anyone else?
Yeah,
Hello?
sorry.
Like, can someone else
I'm just
take
saying.
up the
I'm saying.
ball?
Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Like,
Nerdy's gone.
Okay. It's fucking anarchy
Okay,
now.
actually,
Someone's just gotta go.
But yeah, let me go.
my best class ever. It was a physics class, but it was with a really unique professor. He was very interested in teaching deep understanding, and it was a modern physics class. He had his own way of doing things. He was eccentric, okay, and
I like
I
eccentric.
learned all about like quantum physics from a unique perspective that apparently, according to him, is not really taught in any other way, or sorry, not any other way, any other place, because he wrote a textbook and he had his own way of doing it, where like he talks about music and how resonances work, and then how the electrons resonate around the atom and stuff. Was really cool. And the funny thing about that class is I didn't finish it. In the last like few weeks, my my engineering courses were so insanely intense, and I was sick before that, so I missed a test and I had to make it up. And I was like, dude, I can't finish your class, man. I'm way too busy. So I got the learning, and it was I took it just for fun. Like it was not required for anything important, so it was okay. But yeah, I got the learning out of the class and then did not finish it.
I had my last 2 years of high school. I took physics. Year 12, which is second to last year. I don't know what the fuck Americans call it. I had a teacher like that who was just like crazy, like eccentric, passionate, that type. But I don't think many people learned anything. But
What?
we really enjoyed his
Oh,
class.
damn.
Well, I don't know. It was just kind of hype. He would do like he would have like raps for shit.
Oh,
He made
shit.
like raps for physics
Whoa.
concepts, and it was kind of hype.
Shit.
And like, he'd had like these practical demonstrations. It was fucking fire.
That's
But
awesome.
year 13, I get put into this other class, this teacher who's way more serious, and he just like fucking gets down straight to it, and everyone passes, and it's just like, oh my god.
That's
Not like
really
not
cool.
like both classes were like complete opposite, and like, I mean, I guess like in the context of like standardized testing or whatever the fuck, the class I took in my final year was like better, but I mean both classes were still like equally interesting
No, that makes sense.
in that way.
Oliver, I feel like I haven't heard much from you. Do you got a good answer for this? Favorite class? Favorite teacher?
Yeah. I'm like have like a pretty similar answer to other people, like where my favorite class was more so to do with like the professor who was really like passionate and eccentric, and I think it's funny because if I like describe him, it sounds like he's a really bad professor because he is like always super unorganized and like never prepped for the classes, and he would like start, because this was my professor for Calc 3, and then I also had him for linear algebra.
Okay.
And he would like start writing a proof or something and be like, no, wait, this is wrong. Like erase the whole thing and like start writing it again. He's like, no, wait, this isn't quite right. And he's like, does anyone else know what this is? And like he'll just like fumble his way through the lecture, but then he's like super like passionate and chill, and he would like help people a lot with concepts, and like, but it's just like funny because he also had like this really thick like Eastern European accent, and he would just like start like hitting the whiteboard and like picking up objects around the classroom like in a funny way. He's
okay.
Like this is the important part. And you'd start like hitting the board where he wrote something, and he'd like pick up a chair. It's like, imagine like this is a 3D he was just like fucking passionate. It was just like fun to be in the class.
That's
and like the concept of the
no,
the
a
class
teacher like
itself
that
is
who would
fun.
just like not understand the concept he was teaching. Like at my last year calculus, he was like, okay, everyone, listen up. I'm gonna explain this thing to you today. And he would get like 15 minutes down, and he'd get like halfway through the example before he realized, oh fuck. And then like we'd just like start working on our textbooks, and then there was like some kid in the front of the class who would like help the teacher understand what the hell he was talking about. That was, like,
that's funny.
Exactly.
Classic.
Yeah, I think for me, I mean, I have like two answers, I guess, for in high school. So you guys are talking about classes you liked for the most part. I'm gonna answer with a class I normally hate, which is literature. I really suck at reading. It is definitely my weakest skill. And like I've always just been a math person in comparison. And I had this teacher, and I remember one of my first interactions with this teacher was I talked to my chemistry teacher about Breaking Bad, and he was just not sold on it. He was not sold on it. He was like, I don't like the show. It's all the characters suck. And I was like, damn, okay, that's fair enough. You know, that's your opinion. And then I talked to my literature teacher about Breaking Bad, and he looked at me as if like, I asked him like, do you like Breaking Bad? And he like looked at me like, why are you even asking that question? Obviously I like Breaking Bad. Top 5 show of all time is what he said to me. And ever since then I was like, this is the guy. And he was just such a great teacher. I actually love it's my
very biased.
No, I know, I swear, no, he was actually just an elite teacher though. Just like super organized, super great at like teaching things in a very almost like mathematical way with how he approached like teaching writing. And it just worked so well for me. I got so much better at writing from that class, and I've loved that teacher. My favorite teacher of all time for sure. Even though it's like from a class that I never expected to like, which is AP literature. Like I had no expectation in that class, but genuinely my favorite class of all time. But yeah. Anyways. Oh yeah, Semi was in that class with me.
Further literature.
Is that where you guys two met? I thought.
No,
it was
we
a
met before
literature
that.
class, not a chemistry class. Oh,
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Can we ban this guy?
Yes.
Oh, can I give my answer? Can I give my
Yeah, go ahead, Poundy. Go ahead.
Thanks. So I have two. I'll say my AP Gov and my AP Physics teachers from high schools were both standouts. So AP Physics, he was just kind of like a silly guy. He was very fuck you, mime. What the fuck?
What did you just do?
What is
Where did he go?
Hello?
Did his cat like break something?
My cat knocked over my entire.
I was right. Wait, what the fuck?
Wait,
what
knocked over what?
Yeah.
I just
entire
live
desk.
calmed it.
It's fine. I'll deal with it.
I just
later.
live calmed it.
Okay, so AP Physics, that guy stood out to me because it was very like easy to talk to and easy to joke with and stuff like that. And we had this thing near the end of the year where he made like a basic addition error. And I was not really someone who paid attention in physics. I just kind of learned enough to get by, but it looked really wrong to me. So I kind of called it out, or like just asked him about it, and he said like, "No, you're wrong," and was like kind of being like not like a dick about it, but like joking about it and like joking about how wrong I was. Kind of like Feinberg does to me a lot. And then
Just
so
Feinberg?
then, yeah, and then well, everyone else is so nice to me here, right? But yeah, he was like joking about it, and he was like, "No, you're just obviously wrong." And then like 4 periods later, we get a mass email to all the AP Physics teachers, which is like, "Guys, a question or an answer on your take-home assignment was wrong today, and I blame Raj for not correcting me when he had the chance."
What?
So he sends a mass email
No,
out to
that
all the
is your
physics teachers
fault,
blaming
yeah.
me. But what he didn't know is that I was gonna be the graduation speaker at our high school graduation.
Oh shit.
So I called him out at the high school graduation. I was like
Oh.
saying thank you to all the teachers, and then I was like, I'm even thankful that we had like a physics teacher who doesn't know how to do basic addition.
Oh shit.
And I thought I won, and then he sent out another mass email that was like, "Hey everyone,
Wait,
there was
really?
an issue with the grades. I'm failing Raj. Everyone else graduated." though."
Is any part of this
Is any of
story
this real?
Yeah.
It's all real. It's all real. I'll find a picture of me speaking at the graduation.
The
Okay.
failing.
I'll do that after. I'll do that
What is the
later.
picture
he
gonna
fails you?
prove?
Present 65 graduation. Here it comes.
Year of
And then,
1993.
No way, Poundy's name is actually Raj. I was always joking.
That's crazy chat message.
That's crazy.
Bro, just okay.
Insta banned. Cleared.
That's such a funny chat.
Okay.
I have a fun teacher.
We can-
story,
That's fucking
that was just
essentially.
crazy to me.
They're banned in your chat.
They are. Okay.
They've been saying insane messages.
And then in AP Gov, that's kind of the year.
Yep.
I took AP Gov senior year, which is the year after 2016. If you know, you know. So I was very politically motivated at this point, and we had an AP Gov teacher who pretended to be neutral but was very encouraging of, for some reason, all of her leftist students to go out and like do things and participate and like encourage them to be a part of the process. So she was very that's very important to me, and she like helped us like behind the scenes. I helped organize like a statewide protest on the state capitol, which had like over 1,000 people
January
and stuff
6th.
like that.
Is this like a job interview or something that you're like? Are we like?
No, that's cool about it. I think that's cool. I think that's cool about it.
Damn.
Good job.
I liked Oliver's
Like,
comment of
she-
January 6th. That was awesome.
Poundy's like pouring his heart out, and like we're just like shitting on him. Okay, like maybe we need to chill.
Guys, Poundy did
It's
not
so
cause
hard
an
when
insurrection.
he,
Don't
like,
worry, he
being
did not
real.
do that. He did not do that. I promise you guys
Yeah.
that. I can vouch for Poundy
You
on
don't
that.
know.
I wasn't there either, by the way. I
There's
wasn't there either.
screenshots.
Oh man. Okay. Did we? I've like kind of lost track. Who is not? Farmer, have you gone? Do you have a favorite class, favorite teacher?
I never paid attention in school.
Genius.
Well, okay. What
Like,
about
I
it?
just,
Like a teacher
I
that
have
you
a
just thought was a
teacher.
cool dude or
Like,
cool
I had,
cool
like,
lady?
I had some like cool teachers in high school.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like that.
Everyone did.
Okay,
Oh.
actually, there was like I don't know if this is necessarily because he was cool or if he was just like mad oblivious. But there's no way you can be oblivious. It was like my sophomore year of high school. We took like a CS class. It was just like one of the like 4 science classes that we had to take. And I was a gamer, so were my roommates, and so we were in the same class somehow. And so like consistently, bro, like we would just game in this dude's class, and he wouldn't say shit and wouldn't give up. And when I say game, I mean like Pokemon on my 3DS on the table, not adding shit at all. He walks over, he's like, I'm like showing him the little Arduino like fucking breadboard like little LED things I put in the thing. No acknowledgement of the Pokemon battle that's on the desk. He's like, oh, lights on, that's good. We played Rocket League, I remember one class, and my friend had a Razer Blade laptop. Dude, it was so loud on the fans. It was so distracting, this dude. And we had our controllers too.
It's insane.
We were just raw gaming in the dude's class. And I don't think he cared because like we got our work done. It was like the most basic ass class ever. Like we spent the whole fucking like month on like HTML and CSS websites. And it was like you do that shit in like 3 hours. And like we always had the work done, so he didn't give a fuck. And we just played video games in the dude's class the whole time. And there's just no way he was oblivious. There's just no possible way that he didn't know. But he never said anything about it.
That's really funny. Dude, I had a teacher once. I don't know why this reminded me of what you just said, but it did. I remember I had a teacher once in high school. Me and my friend were kind of joking around in class sometimes, you know, like I was always like it was a math class. I was always doing my work, but sometimes we get a little sidetracked. And I remember one time my friend like not hard, but he like punched me in the arm, right? Like he punched me in the arm and the teacher saw this and the teacher got mad at me. I never understood this. I got yelled at for getting punched in the arm and I just made no sense at all. But you know,
I
it's
got-
whatever.
Yep.
I got held back
That's
at
all
the
good,
class
though.
once because I got punched in the balls when that craze was going crazy in like 8th grade.
Oh,
Like, I
What?
got ball tapped.
Wait,
What
what?
craze?
Wait,
Wait, hold on.
I got
This is
ball
not-
tapped.
I don't know what you're
This was not a
Freaky
trend,
ass
by the way.
craze.
This was not a thing. that
The
happened to
fucking
most
No,
nut-
people.
everyone in our school was like ball tapping each other. So in 8th grade art class, I got ball tapped really hard, and I like made like an audible. I made an
What
audible
fucking
call.
school did you go
Weird
to?
ass
I
school.
technically,
That's
on a
crazy.
serious note, Poundy, I need you to know that this is not a normal thing, and it's okay to like
No,
ask for
Poundy,
help.
Poundy,
None of that,
you know what?
bro.
I'll defend
If your
Poundy here.
friends haven't punched you
Yeah.
in the balls, are they your friends? Thank you, Danny. Thank you.
Wait,
Well,
does
not
everyone here?
that, but
Everyone
I'm
here
saying, like-
knows.
No,
Dude,
you
everyone-
go, go away. I don't want to talk
I
about
was gonna say,
ball tapping.
doesn't everyone here know the story of my fucking lovely college teacher? Like,
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
everyone
we've
here
heard this,
know
but
that?
you can tell us
Yeah.
again. You can tell us again.
Can you pull up the
Yeah, yeah,
video?
yeah,
Can
yeah.
you pull up the video somehow?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I want to
OBS.
dox the person.
You
and
do
pull
not
the
want to
video.
dox
Okay.
her.
But I had a professor in college, and it was what convinced my mom to eventually let me drop out. Where she made erotic videos with an inflatable arm flailing tube guy, and
Wow.
had like a
What?
whole video series on her YouTube channel about it.
If
And-
Sounds like a Mad Lib.
She
if she wants
was.
to act like a
Yeah.
cunty queen, let her act like a cunty queen, bro.
This
Like
is a real thing.
Okay.
HBG has seen the videos. They are real and has happened. And there's like 10 of them. And I showed my mom, and she's like, "Yep, you're not gonna go there anymore." And I was like, "Yes, let's fucking go."
That was
That's
it.
crazy.
That was like
That's
the
incredible.
that was the
Yeah,
limit.
that was the final thing over the flow. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
over
yeah.
the edge.
Incredible.
I was like, I was trying to get out for so long, and I finally found a way out. Why'd I show HBG that? Because they're fucking hilarious videos. They are
They're
actually like so on it. Like she fucking like the inflatable thing will be on her bed, and she'll come from out of frame, fucking full Nelson it, and then act like she's making out with it for like 10 seconds. Like this is a genuine thing that is fucking happening.
The better question is, why does Curry have them bookmarked? But
I
that's
don't
hilarious.
have the bookmark. I actually don't know if I can find them if I tried, but like they're wonderful. I try and block them out of my memory at all times. I also had a professor in college I had a class in college that was video game literature, and that was cool because we just played video games in that class, and it was like one of those like bullshit college electives that you like do to like learn your floor, like your class or whatever. And somehow I got video game literature, and we just played like Papers, Please all the time. It was fun.
That's
Fun
that's
game.
that's awesome.
Good game.
So-
Also, don't show this on stream because I hate the way I looked back then. But I posted proof of the me at the graduation speaker. So
oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Grok,
Oh,
reverse
hell
image
yeah.
search this.
Grok, come on, hurry up.
We actually added Grok
Um,
to HBG yesterday. This is true.
We added Pacefan bot, and I'm excited to get it
HBG
working.
loves AI.
Pretty good.
HBG loves AI so
Um,
much.
On
Private
God,
round,
all of us love
Curry
artificial
is the
intelligence.
head of our new AI program. So
Yep.
I don't know if that's
Yep.
public yet or not.
Okay, anyways, we're gonna change the subject here, guys. Let's see. My next question for you guys is, what's the best question to pivot to here? Ooh, here's a good one. No, that one's, a lot of these are kind of like single answer things. I'm trying to think of one that
You
you
had
can.
2 years to prep for this, by the way.
Okay, that's I feel like that's like I prepped this morning. I prepped this morning.
I can
Um,
see- I can,
I prepped this morning. I prepped this morning. Huh?
That was.
Actually, you said that in defense.
I prepped this morning. I listen, guys. I what can I say? I feel like I'm an expert at this. No, I feel like I need to. Normally, this is enough questions, but we're going through them.
we can go back to teachers. I have a teacher story.
Oh wait. Oh sorry. Yes. Go
We'll
go for
lock
it.
in. In like first year of high school, I just had like a computer science class, and my teacher just, as long as I did my work, he let me fucking ladder on Pokemon Showdown, dude. Like I was climbing the ladder.
That's
It was
awesome.
so fun. Just every class, I was just rolling up. Whoever's in chat knows I was playing Gen 6 OU just like every day, and just like as long as like you came over every like few minutes, like I was doing my work's done. Like yeah, let's get on Pokemon Showdown. That's
beautiful.
I definitely I was
best teachers
gaining
are the
elo
ones that
in
let me
class.
That's amazing.
Games.
Okay. I have a good question here. My question for you guys: do you guys think, from my perspective, I'll just say the answer is yes. you guys think MCSR is having another sort of like is on the up? Is it getting more popular in the last couple of months, or do you guys think it's just kind of like is there a new wave? Because I feel like there is.
Yeah, for
Do you
sure.
guys feel like it's getting more popular?
100%.
And if so, why?
1000%. Okay, I guess I'll start.
Is it,
Yeah.
is it even solely because I mean there was like we had playoffs, like a really insane playoffs with like peak viewership, and then there was Sky Crab and Griffin having like world record chokes that kind of
Yep.
alged, and
That-
Loki, and all the rest of it, I guess.
Yeah, I think this recent playoffs overlapped like really, really well, not like coincidentally, but just it overlapped with a bunch of like larger creators getting involved in it. Like I guess Tubbo was like actually involved in it, but like
yeah, no,
a bunch of event players were like reacting to it or have started speedrunning themselves.
yeah.
There's been I can't think of other specific people, but I just like I feel like I've seen on YouTube
There's
like
I
other
think
large people getting into it.
JoJo,
Yeah,
Sneak
Our Breath
Snag,
Man. Yeah.
Shane,
Just like a bunch of
Wolfie. I
people.
think Wolfie's playing too.
He's going
That's
in.
funny.
He
Yeah.
choked up 25
XQC
today.
being back helps, I guess. Yeah.
XQC, yeah, and that
True.
all kind of like came right around the time of playoffs, and so that like funneled people into like watching it, and we had like insane viewership, and then that funneled people into like playing and like getting into it. So I feel like that kind of yeah, kind of came together very well, and then that like led into the new world record. I feel like it's just like a bunch of kind of independent things that were good for the community happening in such a quick succession that it kind of, because it's so easy to like make a cool piece of content or like do something that gets people interested for a little bit, but then like then they'll move on to the next hobby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's
Yeah.
like 5 really cool things happening within 2 months, and that's what like can push people from it being like a cool thing to watch to like actually trying themselves. And so yeah, Simply's tournament was a good one. Yeah, just like a bunch of cool stuff happening.
Andronicus vid was awesome. The Andronicus vid was
Andronicus video, yeah, like so many cool things, and like we get cool things happening all the time in MCSR, but usually they're like spaced out by a couple of months, and so you get like big peaks, but then like low valleys, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But there's just been like such a consistent wave of cool stuff that it keeps people around.
Yeah, it's
There's
hard
so
for
many people
yeah,
like
go.
alging. I'm just like, I freaking like Davey uploaded FSG and it's like
Dude.
alging already instantly. The first video in 2 years. Like
I love
like
I love
Gradient
Dave.
Gray is uploading a lot, and those videos are like mega alging. They're really like the recaps of the tournament that they did. I think it's super cool. I think it's really what Fiverr who
Who named those? Who made a fucking account named Nerdy Balls?
Dude, oh my god.
that was my all really? Oh whatever.
Oh my god, man. What the fuck is that,
No,
bro?
YouTube is doing like it's so odd. You can just upload even if it's like super random. If you like put thought into your video, like people are just getting crazy out videos, and like so many like random people are like getting introduced to MCSR just always.
Yeah,
Not even
no,
like
it's
recently, just always. Like it's like you can just upload a VOD, I guess,
Yeah.
get like 50K, 100K views.
I
and it's
dude,
like, oh,
the,
cool.
the
It
YouTube
does
algorithm is
feel
so
like
addictive, man. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like MCSR has become like a lot more, not necessarily like mainstream, but like I think if you were to ask like any casual Minecraft player, like,
Yeah.
have you watched a speedrun in your life? Or like, do you know who this MCSR person is? Like, I feel like there's so many people who are saying yes nowadays, or like any big streamer, like they've probably
Yeah.
seen a Minecraft speedrun. Like it's very, even if they're not like a consistent viewer, it's become very popular.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I think there are like pipelines being created. You know how people change their politics because they watch this person, then the alg brings them to that person, then they change their mind about this other thing. And like, I mean, I think we have the same thing with MCSR. There's like an XQC pipeline, and there's, I don't know, maybe a YouTube pipeline or two, and event pipeline. And I think the way that people discover communities is kind of random, where it just has natural ebb and flow. And it seems like kind of everything works that way. There's ups and downs, and we're in an uptime for sure. I mean, I look at viewer counts and they're definitely up across the board.
No, for sure. I feel like I've been enjoying MCSR a lot more recently, and I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's because like I don't know if my perspective is that like I don't know if I'm getting into it because it's hype or if it's just independent of that. But I don't know. I've just been having a lot more fun playing personally, and maybe that is just sort of the way things work. Is like as things get more hype, as people around you are more excited about things, then you sort of it's sort of contagious, I guess. So I don't know. I've been having a lot more fun playing recently myself. Yeah. No, Fruit. What's going on there, Fruit? You got a red
It's
camera?
red.
Is that the
It's so
Mojang
red, I'm so
logo?
smiley. What?
No, you know when the Minecraft is like it pops up?
No, I do know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. I thought you maybe you were launching
don't know.
Minecraft.
It kind of looks like I am. Oh my god, I'm so orange now.
Nerdy with the light mode.
Oh.
Twitch.
You almost look like me,
Classic.
What?
No one can laugh at that. Okay, Draconics.
Good.
Alright.
We weren't going to. No, sorry.
But yeah, no, I mean, I definitely think MCSR is getting more popular. I hope it's not at its peak or I hope it's before the peak. You know what I mean? I hope we're not like on the downhill or something like that. But I want to say it's growing. I want to say it's growing. That's why. That's
I think we got years to come. We got years to come. We got
Agree.
balls in the
Wait.
jaws. We got everything. Like everything's going well, bro.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Ranked has definitely provided the community with a way to just have longevity. I mean, ranked, it's so hard for ranked to get old, and even if it does for some people, there will be new people coming in because Minecraft is such a huge community.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think ranked is. I mean, that's what got me back into the game. I guess both for playing and watching. It's so hyped to see these storylines of these runners. And also there's these new runners coming up, like we were talking about earlier with like EDCR, going against sort of the established really great runners, the Dugiles, the Lokis, and I don't know. It gets me so excited to commentate, so excited to play the game. I mean, like I don't know. I feel like there's so much hype going on right now, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
I feel like Minecraft is such like it's like an OP ass game because like it's like been the biggest game for so long. Like it's always trendy like every year. I feel like even if it has dips, it's like still really popular. Like it's kind of absurd. Like I feel like it will never really die out. Like I don't think anyone sees a world where Minecraft is just like, oh, no one's talking about Minecraft in general. No one's talking about like it's OP. I don't know. Like, does anyone see like
Oh,
the
you know what it might
downfall
be?
of like internet Minecraft? I don't.
Is it the Minecraft movie?
That might be part of it.
It's the Minecraft. Maybe.
No, I mean, that did get a lot of hype around the game. That might be part of it. Genuinely, people might be thinking about the game more, like subconsciously.
I think it's
They
just
made a
always
disc.
popular
They
even
made a
before.
disc.
No, the disc fucking sucks.
No, actually,
I'm
I'm looking at Google Trends for Minecraft, and there's a huge spike
Oh,
at the
interesting.
Minecraft movie.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I think that makes
that
sense.
might actually be it.
Yeah.
You probably
Maybe.
got like, I don't know, maybe not like young kids who already play it or know about it. I feel like maybe the older generation a little bit more. Because fucking boomers don't care about games, they care about movies and I don't know. What do their kids want to go out and watch? Maybe.
Are like super young
Like I don't know if
kids
that
even
correlates
like
to like a player base.
Why do you time that person out, Danny?
are really young kids even like into Minecraft as like obviously not as much as they used to be, but like is that like the go-to game? I feel like it's Roblox now, right? Am I crazy? I don't know. I'm not in.
Garden has
the
like
know.
16 million players, bro. It's
I
like
know,
Roblox
it's like-
is
Grow a
Roblox
god
is
and
It's like
Annoying
that's
too.
become like the go-to game, but I feel like it doesn't have like the same.
No, kids love Minecraft though. Like you
don't
see
know.
people in like creeper hoodies and shit, dude. Like you know what I'm talking about? The zip up,
Yeah.
the zip
Culture.
up hoodie, dude. Like,
Yeah,
you see
Roblox
is
that-
doesn't
that
have
like still a thing?
culture.
I feel like that was a thing like 10 years ago. Are kids still wearing the zip-up hoodies?
Yeah, I've seen the hoodies around.
I've got
The
one
hoodies-
Okay.
somewhere.
You've got one.
When
If I go look.
I haven't worn a zip up hoodie at all. Oh my god.
Oh hell yeah!
These are.
Put it on, bro. Put it on.
Jesus.
Wait, those are insane. I need those.
Me and Daryl have matching.
Is that the creeper one?
The krajamas.
Yeah. Yeah, creepy pajamas are so fire.
This isn't just in general, or this isn't just in Minecraft, but in general. I haven't worn a zip up hoodie since my sophomore year of high school because I was cat sitting a cat with my crush, and she said, "Why do you wear that zip up hoodie all the time? Don't you know zip up hoodies are ugly?" And then I cried, and then
That was
I've
like your villain
never
arc.
I've never put
Damn.
on a zip up hoodie.
It's
Since
like The
then.
That's
Incredibles.
rough.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's also true.
Dude, I probably should.
They
I
are
sometimes
good.
wear
Those
zip
are
up
not great.
hoodies. I kind of like them, but I can understand they're not fashionable. My fashion sense is just horrible, man. I have zero fashionability.
I feel like Nerdy would look great in like one of the bait hoodies that like zip all the way up to the top.
Oh hell yeah! I would be down for that, man. I would be down for that.
The only thing worse than a zip up hoodie is
Looks
like
like
a
a shark.
slightly. It's like a slightly oversized like gray hoodie with pockets in the front. Like that's the only thing worse than a zip up hoodie. And like if you're wearing it with like old school like Apple headphones.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Poundy. I don't know, man. Poundy, what's in the background? What is your background right now, man?
It's him.
That's not him. That's just not him. That's just what
Oh. Oh my god. Okay,
Danny.
in my defense, he
That
was
is
covering
so
his
You
face
weren't joking?
and
You weren't joking?
no, because
You
he,
were
no,
joking.
Poundy with the sunglasses, bro. That's iconic. No, like, come on, like,
Insane.
dude, you were covering the guy. I legit thought it was you. You posted a picture of yourself in no mic. I thought like maybe you found another one. You were like, I'm gonna put it up there, dude. Actually, I'm an asshole. I'm sorry.
Danny, it's okay. It's okay, Danny.
That's worse than the person in chat who was like, "Wait,
No,
Poundcake's
I
name
know.
is
I know.
actually
I'm sorry.
Raj."
I'm actually so sorry.
No, it's okay. It was funny. Listen, Danny. You know what, Danny? Make it up to me in person.
What does that mean? What does that mean? No, what does that mean?
I'll only say it if Nerdy's ready to move on to the next question.
Okay, we're ready to move on to the next question. So,
Danny, there's
um,
plenty of space under my desk.
okay, okay, Poundy, okay. Guys, my next question for you
Okay.
guys is, maybe this will be the final question. I don't know. We'll see. There's been obviously a lot of people getting into MCSR ranked, a lot of people trying to get better, but like one thing that I think is really challenging is that, when you're doing a regular speed run, if you die, you just reset. It's less punishing. It's less sort of, I think RSG is in a lot of ways easier to get into, right? Versus ranked, where it can be very frustrating. What is your guys' advice to incoming runners that maybe want to forfeit a lot or die a lot or just aren't able to be consistent in ranked? Like, what is your guys' main advice for how to improve?
Give up.
Okay. wow.
Focus, bro. Focus.
Switch to
Focus.
Mario. Switch to Mario 64.
No,
instead.
stop. Don't do that either. Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Weird, right? It depends on their motivation. If their motivation is just to gain elo, you can
Sure.
just say, "Hey, you're gonna gain elo by like 90% of seeds, just playing them out, and not forfeiting, and you'll get to minimum 1,000 elo or whatever. If they're new.
Yeah.
But if their purpose is to have fun, then maybe it's not good for them to not forfeit. You know what I mean? Like, or at least
Right.
that's not gonna work. Like, there are times where like I'm not even tilted and I'll just forfeit because I'm like I can only stream for an hour and a half every night, and
Right.
because I only do runs for an hour and a half because I'm trying to do a longer practice sessions before I start like actually doing ranked. So
I
if
feel
I like,
most-
sorry,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, I was just gonna say like if I die like 5 minutes and the overworld sucks or something like that, I'm just gonna forfeit even if I'm not tilted, and it's like I just want to like spend more time playing Minecraft rather than wasting it on
Well, I don't
an
know.
overworld
I
hard
think
play,
like
that.
like if you like, it's kind of fun in a way to problem solve to try to do the like fastest way to recover. Like that, I feel like that's what you should be doing every time you die, especially if you're like newer. Like I don't know, because it's like as soon as you forfeit, you 100% lose the seed. If you don't forfeit, oh wait, yeah, if you don't forfeit, then there's like still a technically a chance. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
There's a very large chance that you will still win the seed.
Depends
in
on
like
the elo, but yeah.
800 elo.
Yeah, focus on new players.
Okay.
There, yeah.
So here's my question for you guys. I guess, and again, maybe I'm not speaking for everyone, but this is my experience. When I die in the end, I actually it's not fun. It's frustrating, but there's something fun about trying to find a way back to the coordinates, and like I can find enjoyment there. Same with like the fort if I didn't lose all my stuff, but there's something incredibly frustrating about bastion deaths to me. I think that's where a lot of people forfeit. They die in the bastion, they don't want to play the seed anymore. They just forfeit. How would you guys recommend the getting over that tilt? Did you guys just put some chill music on? What do you guys do to avoid getting tilted in those unfortunate moments?
You gotta use it as motivation. Like,
Just gotta lock
Do
the
we
fuck
avoid
in,
getting
bro.
tilted?
Just gotta lock the fuck in.
Just break your mouse,
Do
dude.
we
honestly.
avoid?
Okay,
I think we do just get tilted.
Danny, I don't know about that one, Danny.
Do you remember what I did on the interview when against Venfi, I think, when I messed up like top 103 on like C2 or C3. I like on my screen, I like paused. And I didn't move my mouse after the death. And then Fulham's like, yeah, Danny just like took a mental break, maybe took his hands off the keyboard. Dude, I smashed my desk so hard. Like, as I was running back to the end because Venfi also died, my hand hurt so bad. Like it was like pulsating with like pain. And I was like holy shit, like why did I do that?
Dude, I remember watching the clip and like your mouse is still, but then you can see like your mouse jump around a bit from like your mouse like vibrating on the table.
Holy
So
shit,
good.
dude.
No, so Feinberg, you
Fucking
had some opinions here. So what were you saying? You were saying just lock the fuck in. Like, what do you mean?
Lock the fuck in.
Like, but I feel like it's so hard to lock in when you're just so far behind. Is what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like
if you die in the bastion, bro, like focus up. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro, that's like the
on.
easiest
We're
place to
talking about
die.
like new players here.
I
Like, their
know, but
first-
like that's what you gotta think about. Like fucking look at the replay and be like, damn, like this piglin, like there's always something you can do, bro. There's always something you can do. There's always something you can do if you're really trying to fucking lock in. Maybe forfeiting is good, bro. So you can
You
get in
gotta
the
use it
next
as
bastion.
motivation. Is like, well, I guess
True.
we're getting back into the lab. Is like, I guess I'm not good enough. We gotta learn what to do.
Yeah.
Like exactly what you're saying. Like
I feel like you just gotta grind out the
replays.
runs too, because like the practice maps are great. You can learn the route, but like you're dying because like you're rocking up to the fort, and then there's like or the bastion, and there's like lava on the side, or like half the terrain, or like there's hoglins up in your shit.
Yeah.
Like the practice map doesn't have a hoglin eating the double chest at the top of housing. Like that dude's not sitting there in fucking llama's bastion practice map. But you rock up to that hoglin, you gotta figure out how to subdue him. You know. And you gotta lock the fuck in.
No,
There's a way to do it, but you gotta fucking play the game and figure it out. Like if you're dying on the bastion, you gotta push it aside, and you gotta know that on the next bastion, you gotta be a better version of yourself, bro.
Okay.
So you're the best version of yourself.
That's actually good. Silver, I've asked you this question before,
Not
but
good.
I want to. God damn it, Danny. Okay, I've asked Silver this question before, but I'm actually curious to hear from other people. There's a lot of luck in speedrunning, right? And I think in ranked as well. He's saying no, Danny. There's ways that.
Well, it's Feinberg, I think.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Danny.
But yeah, so there's a lot of luck. I feel like sometimes you can genuinely just get unlucky in a run, or you maybe feel like you made the right decision and they made the wrong decision and you lost the seed because it happened to be that their wrong decision won them the seed. How do you guys evaluate situations like that? Do you take the blame, or do you like how do you evaluate? Because I feel like it's just so easy to say I got unlucky, but you can kind of use that excuse too much. How do you differentiate getting unlucky versus making a bad decision?
It's hard to tell, even if you're good at the game.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't know.
My mindset was like just always assume if I'm playing a runner that I think is good in my head, always assume that it wasn't unlucky and it was something that I could think through more. And I think it's just it helps me, but I don't know. I still it's good. It's good cope. Just saying you're unlucky, like it's good mentally, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Poundy, would you like to go?
Okay, Are these questions like this like specific set of questions? Is this like to entertain the viewers or like add podcast material, or is this?
Sounds like we're just
to
helping
help
Nerdy,
you?
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, are we just helping?
I feel
you?
like these are good questions. I don't know. I'm just thinking about like, I mean, admittedly, these questions are like things that I've thought about a lot recently, but I mean, my bad. I mean, are these bad questions? I'm
No,
sorry.
very good. No,
No,
they're
they're
good.
good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
One more
listen, I
VOD
will take
review.
the advice.
One
All
more
right,
VOD review said.
I will take the advice, but honestly, I feel like I feel like I don't know. I feel there's a lot of people in sort of my skill level of like forfeiting a lot, dying a lot, things like that. So I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm biased here, but I feel like these are useful.
Speed running and like specifically ranked because it's like a competitive, like more directly competitive form of speed running is so different to other competitive games you can play, especially for like new players or people just getting into it. Because if you're playing any other game, Valorant, Overwatch, Rocket League, like any other like competitive game, like you have the cope of being able to blame your teammates or whatever.
Yeah.
Or even if you're just playing like a 1v1 game, like chess or like any other game in the world, there is a way to play it casually and to like not care if you win or lose because you're just like playing the game and it's fun. And it's like fun to click heads and just like play the game with friends and it's like fun. But I feel like ranked specifically or any form of speedrunning, there's always an inherent not like a requirement almost that like you are playing to be better and to improve, and like you cannot play Minecraft ranked specifically without like blaming yourself in some way or saying like, oh, I need to get better, because you only have yourself to blame for like a 99% of mistakes.
Yeah.
And there's no, maybe there is for some people, but at least in my head, there's no way to play and just be like, well, I'm just playing for the love of the game, win or lose. It's just like, I'm just having fun. Because if that was my mindset, I would just be playing normal Minecraft. Like you don't need to speedrun it if you're just like playing to play.
Yeah, no, I think that's very true.
And so it's tough to compare it to anything else when you say like, when I die in the Bastion, how do I not get tilted? Because if you were saying that like in Valorant, like how do I die in this round and not get tilted? Like you can just say like, hey, it's just a game, man, just have fun, like play with your friends. But in ranked or speedrunning, like you have a good reason to get tilted. Like if you died, you are playing bad and like you should be playing better. And so it's like a completely different mindset to play the game that I feel like a lot of people aren't used to, at least when they're getting into it, because they're expecting it to just be like a casual experience. But it's kind of a shift that you have to make in your head that like if you're playing the game, it's to get better and it's like to improve.
Oh, totally. I totally hear what you're saying. Are there any final thoughts on this? Any other thoughts on mental, maybe nerve management, anything like that before we head out here?
It's okay to crash out.
Okay.
Did he mute himself?
Don't
Not me.
play ranked late at night if you're gonna lose, because then you just fall asleep hating yourself. You play earlier and then do something fun afterwards.
Okay, there you go.
Dude,
that's the number one tip for your mental.
Can we move
Curry
on?
is muted.
Why am I muted? I don't know. I unmuted. My take is that, dude, just if you want to get good at the game, don't half-ass it. If you want to play it for fun, make sure you're playing it for fun.
Exactly.
Like you can't
Lock the fuck in.
You can't get mad if you're
True.
playing like dog shit and you're not actually trying to improve. You can't get mad. So
You're saying you can't get mad, but I have.
Well, you
Yeah,
can
and
get mad,
so
but
you're
it's
a
like
dumbass.
full
That's the
cope.
problem.
It's
So
like
you
full
can.
cope.
Dude, wait.
It's irrational.
Wait, fine. Wait, fine. Have you ever played a game casually? Like, I feel like do you even know what that means?
I mean, like, I feel like as a young gentleman, New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, I was probably playing a little casually.
Yo,
No.
shout out
I know that's false, because I remember with Super Mario Galaxy, you were doing that like perfect run bullshit like early on. So I feel like even that's not true.
Yeah, but like I was playing the games, but like I don't know if I was like competitively like locked in. You know what I mean? But like every game online, I'm like locked the fuck in, because like
Okay.
why you like I don't understand how you can play a game and not want to be good. You know?
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
you're not
that's fair.
freaking locked in, bro. We were playing Valorant yesterday. You were watching Silver stream mid round.
Yeah, but dude,
Yeah, I
I
was gonna say, I
top
played a
frag,
lot
bro.
of
I
rounds
went
of
like
Valorant when you were
39
not
and
locked in.
24 or something. Like,
This guy freaking mutes comms and fucking watches.
It's
Dude, he
insane.
forget he doesn't buy until like the last second most rounds. Like,
yeah,
it's
but
okay.
I buy and I'm there. Pull up the
I
tracker.
remember-
Pull up the tracker. Minecraft lover hashtag
Yo, yo,
HBG. Everyone in
chill.
chat, pull up the tracker.
I
Minecraft lover hashtag
remember-
HBG. Pull up the tracker.
Wait, Firebreak, the perfect run is an
Yo.
optional challenge in the game, right? Isn't that that's my understanding?
Well, it's like
The
a
star?
level at the end of the game. Yeah,
Okay.
like you don't have.
Yeah.
I mean, but like
Yeah,
everything in the
I-
game's
I-
optional. Like you
No,
don't
no.
have to.
People
People are
play-
trying to
you
correct
don't
me.
play the
I didn't
game.
say anything wrong. Like whatever. Okay, anyways,
No.
this freaking shit.
I remember getting Pummel Party the first one, being like really excited because like, oh, this is just like a casual game that HBG can just like play and have fun in. And then Primer is like knows perfect tech for every fucking mini game.
It's not that I know perfect tech. It's that I play a game and I'm like, oh, the game where all the cars fall down the slope. If you run on the left, you survive. Like I'm gonna do that the next time. It's boring as fuck to lose. Like, what are you like? Why? How are you getting mad at me? Like, it's boring as fuck to lose. So yeah, I'm gonna do the things that make me win. Like, I don't know. Like,
They
I'm
are
saying
such fucking tryhards. It's crazy.
It's
Fiber
fucking
fruit
crazy,
and
dude.
mustard. Fiber fruit and mustard. Emerald kind of too. But like, no, they're all just so good. It's so
better. You're just so mad we're better. You're so mad.
so hard, and I'm like losing half the
Dude.
time.
It's because you're playing when you're fucking 8 Trulies deep, bro. Like when's the last time you played Party sober? Like,
You should be drinking more. We shouldn't be drinking less. I think.
Oh man. Okay, guys. Well, thank you all for being here. It's been a wonderful stream. We're gonna raid Raynex. I love Raynex.
Wait,
not like the
wait,
most
no,
sudden
don't
outro
end.
of all
What?
time? What? Was this not the most sudden outro of all time?
I said it was the last question.
Last question.
Yeah. Okay,
Guys,
fine.
is the last
Wait, I have a question. I have one question.
Okay, I'll cancel the raid. What's the question, Danny? If you don't have a question, Danny, I'm banning you, bro.
I actually have a question. I have a question for Feinberg. Feinberg
Oh, another one.
brew berries
What?
and silver runs.
What's up?
I have a question.
Okay.
Let's get an opinion on Dead Safio being rescheduled for Saturday.
Oh,
I
that's a good
already
one.
stopped
Good question.
playing after week 1. I'm.
No. Dude, there's a good. Most of you probably saw it, but there's a
Start the
clip
raid.
there.
Start the raid.
I went to
The raid's
Shadoon's
been
chat
started
and
before
said-
Feinberg crashes the fuck out. Guys,
the
thank you so
raid.
much for being here. Oh, what the
Wait,
heck?
wait, wait,
Wait,
wait,
I
wait, wait,
went
wait,
into Shadoon's chat and said good luck with Dead Sophia tomorrow, and he's like, "Yeah, I got second yesterday because Silver sucked my dick," and then he did the fucking action.
That's
on
crazy.
Silver.
I saw that
Such
shit.
a funny clip, man.
Guys, listen, we're doing another podcast in like 2 weeks. Okay, July 11th, mark the calendars. We will see you guys then. We're gonna do another one. It's gonna be exciting. So this is not like the last podcast. I'm actually genuinely bringing it back.
Do connections.
Wow.
So yeah.